right, people, back at it again with another week. Welcome to Birdsby Podcast, where we tend to have a good time all the time. Today we got a special guest with us. You mind introducing yourself?
Jaymie. I also go by Miss Nolan.
Miss Knowles, what's up? That's what's up. Can you give us a rundown about you? Who you are, your morals, where you come from? Just basics.
Let me see. Where do I start? I've been out here. It'll be 20 years. Coming up in September. Um, Originally from New Orleans. Been back and forth. I visit home out here. I made my life out here. Happily married. Got 2 kids. Just graduated with my CCMA license. So just keeping it pushing that life like everybody else.
What about your Longview?
Katrina, Hurricane Katrina.
Got you. I've been seeing they got a documentary they've been talking about how how the tragedy. A lot of people not aware of what really happened with that. Anything you want to share with us to kind of add to that?
Ooh, it's a lot that happened.
Yeah.
It's a lot. 26-hour drive from New Orleans to Longview. We were supposed to go to Urban and wind up out here. Let's see. It's a lot of things that need to be unbagged that, us New Orleanians, we don't really talk about too much, Still dealing with stuff to this day, depression, anxiety, panic attacks. I mean, it's so much, it's a lot to get into, It's a lot to get into.
If you don't mind me asking, you want to share some of it with us,
Okay, I'll give you an example. Something that I deal with myself in Hurricane Katrina. I have a beautiful home, very blessed. I have a good husband. My son and my daughter. Had I not left New Orleans when Katrina happened, I probably wouldn't have my daughter today because there was no hospitals open. So they would call her Katrina baby. Because she was born in the midst of. Example. I have, like I said, beautiful home. I got a full dresser, a nice walk-in closet. But I tend to be in and out of bags,
Gotcha.
I don't put my stuff in drawers. It's in a closet. So letting go is an issue for me. I'm learning to let things go, but people be like it doesn't happen overnight, especially when you've had everything ripped from you, everything that you've known, your dwelling, your surroundings, your friends, your family, everything just gone, and that's all we knew, that's all we had was bags, if that. We didn't even have important documentation that we needed because it was just gone. We literally took what we could and bounced. That's what it was. So me trying to move away from being in a bag or throwing away a simple piece of paper, it's not as easy for me to do so.
Yeah, I got you.
It's not at all,
I got you. I'm gonna get straight to it. So did they blow up or did they break?
The jury is still out on that one. Jury is
What do
still
you
out.
feel like? I'm saying, in your heart, what do you feel like happened?
I feel like they broke.
They broke.
I feel like they broke. I feel like they wasn't properly put together like it should be, So the jury is out on a lot of things.
Yeah, I saw a court case on this. Seeing how you said they got a documentary out. I saw a court case. One of the few black women talked on it, and they said they stayed a few miles away and they heard a boom go off. But like you say, a break that's a boom too. So
it could be a number of things, but I feel like the water One, the soil didn't.
That water is a powerful thing.
That's it. That water is a powerful thing, you know. Y'all seen the pictures, y'all seen the videos. Everything was underwater, you know.
So, what made you stay here?
Um, what made me stay here? Well, one, we was low on gas.
Gotcha.
We was low on gas, so that was the next best exit. So here we are, you know. Here we are. Everything was just falling into place when we came out here. Everything. We went to the library. We filled out paperwork. We went to my cop, filled out more paperwork. It was I never forget. It was a whole bunch of pieces of papers on the walls at the library, and it basically was what you need, where you from, you know, how many people in your family, stuff like that, and it was for the residents of East Texas to pull a paper off the wall and help out. So over 500 pieces of paper that's covering the library wall. We put ours up there. We didn't think we was going to get a call back like right away. We literally got a call back, I want to say not even 20, 30 minutes after we put that piece of paper up there. And it was a lady that said, you know what, I have a fully furnished house right off of Alpine. Y'all can move in right now.
That's what's up.
Moving right now.
When did you know it was going? When it got real? Like, you know what I'm saying? When did you know? Damn, we gotta go.
We got that last news conference that said, you know what, this is projecting to be bigger than what we think it's gonna be. And we wasn't gonna leave. I was pregnant. We was gonna stay, you know.
Were you in a district where it was bad? Like flooding
No,
houses?
I was not. I lived in Algiers. We call it back home the 1.5 or the 15 ward or whatever. We go by wards and parishes. So I lived across the river in Algiers on the West Bank. And we left because they were talking about how, you know, electricity was going to be slim to nothing, just getting around and from what it was projected to do. And that's exactly what happened. You know, we didn't even think we was going to make it off the interstate because it really was just stop and go. Traffic wasn't even moving. For a 6-hour drive, 5.5, 6-hour drive, it took us, we was on the road for 26 hours.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. And
Just driving.
Gotcha. I'm trying to think of how I was gonna say this next. I mean that's a lot to deal with. I can only imagine. I mean, I'm glad that you were spared through that. God seen something to keep you here with us like that. And I do apologize, on behalf of just in general, just showing empathy as a human. I hate that happen. A lot of people, I'm kind of go off of beer off a little bit. A lot of people, that's why people tend to give Trump a bad rap, which I ain't taking up for him for anybody to see this. But man, George Bush was a problem. I don't feel like he really reacted the way he was supposed to.
Of course he didn't.
Like a lot of people, we quick to say Trump this, Trump that, but we had a whole man in here let a whole group of people, a whole city just suffer, and then he denied help for other countries that wanted to try to help, and the people that was actually trying to help, he wasn't even trying to acknowledge that. So I just want to say, take time for people watching this and see this, understand, like, know your history, know that a lot of people that you don't know about, or stuff you don't know about, there's some stuff out here that happened. So, do your research, get an understanding. I'm glad we got somebody here to kind of shed some light on that and kind of share some knowledge.
Yeah.
With that being said, though, what's a day-to-day for you?
Day-to-day for me, being a busy mama.
Gotcha.
Being a busy mama. From dropping off at school, coming back home, doing little housely chores and stuff like that. I've been studying, get ready for my certification exam. So getting that out the way, praying that I pass it, picking up my little boy from school back home, dinner, just a relaxed day. I try not to have a stressful day. I try.
Gotcha.
And sometimes that's just inevitable, it's life. Sometimes you get curveballs and stuff like that. So you do the best you can and try to keep stress as far away as you can.
For somebody out here that's dealing with stress and just going through a lot, what was some advice you would give them?
Man, breathe. Breathe.
I believe in the five count rule.
The 5 count rule, what's that?
Yeah, after you count to five, I mean, either let it go or dwell on it. I'm the type of person, I'm gonna let it. After 5 minutes, I mean, 5 count. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really nothing you can do about it. Start working on getting better. You know what I'm saying? Sitting in it ain't gonna do nothing. But, you know what I'm saying? Cause you to have a puddle.
Yeah, this is true.
I believe in mine a little different. I mean, me personally, where I deal with it, I give myself 24 hours. I stress about something for a whole day. Like I think about it, write it down, write down, put them in some pros, cons. I take 24 hours to deal with it. 24 hours to feel a type of way. Next day it's time to get back to work. Time to get back to what I gotta do. But I do believe in, I give myself just 24 hours. Like if something makes me mad, 24 hours, I'm gonna think about it, probably think about it, causing a scene. Whatever it takes, whatever the situation is, I'm gonna go through it. If I got broke up with, I'm gonna be in my feelings for a day. I'm gonna sit there and think about it, look at some old pictures. But the next day, we gonna delete them pictures and keep going.
For real. So how do you ride them 24 though? Do you catch attitude with everybody outside, or do you kind of
just fall back a little bit. That's why I ain't dealt with that in so long. But
if I was a stranger and I was to walk up on you, it ain't no aggression. You gonna still be you. You just gonna be kind of dry. You gonna.
What you talking about? If I'm going in one on 24 hour
day?
You
24 hour
you
day.
ain't gonna see me.
Straight up.
Yeah, you're not gonna see me.
So what's your falling back?
Man, just doing something I want to do, which is nothing. And my life consists of lately something every day. So it turned into a day of just really and like I said, I haven't dealt with it in a while because I didn't kind of just did a lot of work on myself, and I'm pretty much in the same boat. I don't really let that stress me because I look at life. It is what it is. It was supposed to happen. It's my turn.
Right.
That's how I treat it. It's just my turn.
I look at it like if it's a happy day, man, you not stressing on that happy. I mean, you're not feeling sad about being happy. Why you taking so long to be mad? Why you taking so long to sit in that sadness? If you walking around happy, I don't remember you frowning while you was happy because you was happy.
Right.
Why are we frowning so long because we sad?
One of my biggest tools, what I told you probably about a week ago, I said now I just pretty much I look at it like, how did I feel before this happened?
Yeah.
I always take myself back to that space. Like before whatever it was to put me in this position, what mood was I in before that?
Yep.
So I look at it like, had I not let this had this not have happened, I still would have been in that mood. So I take myself back to that place and just be like, hey, it is what it is. It's your turn.
Right.
It was your turn to go through something. Yeah, because ain't nobody perfect. Everybody. I feel like life is a balance. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be bad. You gotta appreciate your bad just like you're good.
Most definitely.
Once you learn how to deal with bad, you really don't care about when it's good. So I never get too excited when people be like, "Oh yeah, we having a good time." I'm just really just in a vibe at all time, just chilling. I'm never too excited. I don't really get too. I don't really. I kind of what I didn't learn is just to control my emotions. And I learned to treat happiness just like being sad, just like being mad. They all just a feeling.
Yep.
And it's valid.
It's all emotion.
You got a right to feel it, go through it, deal with it, and figure out what you're going to do next. Because like I say, you can be happy today and then something crush you. And now you're all over the place. So I try to treat being happy just as much as I treat being sad.
Right.
That's how I kind of do it.
I think we all in life need to take a page from that book.
I mean, I hope that's why I said it, because I want somebody to see this and just understand it. Like, we got as people, we gotta start living life for what it is.
The problem is most people are running their diary, Facebook, and you know what I'm saying, they don't live in the emotion. They think it's stress. It's what's that called? When you depressed. Oh yeah, depressed.
People live off trauma.
Yeah.
Trauma is entertainment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
To a certain, that way you think they got these shows, Love and Hip Hop. And stuff like that. People, they bring in ratings by the demise of somebody's character or morals. Yep. For instance, you got Kirk and Rashid out here. Ain't no way in hell I would have put that out there. Either or.
Right.
Me being him, me being my whole letter. We're not putting, and I can't even. I can't speak on it. I was just gonna say I can't speak on the situation in detail because I just remember 10 years ago watching Love and Hip Hop, and basically he had a baby by this girl.
Okay. I mean, I don't know, but I kind of feel where you're going
Yeah,
with it,
yeah,
though.
he had a baby or something on Rashida, and she stayed. To me, that's why I quit watching that type of stuff because I started looking at it's just too much trauma. I'm not entertained watching somebody go through that.
Yeah,
That's still a
reckless
human.
fighting.
That's a human. At the end of the day, that man gotta go home. I mean, I get it, y'all getting a check. That's their business. I'm not here to judge people for what they do, but me personally, I just don't get a kick out of trauma.
That's why a lot of
Very
these
true.
content creators make it so much money.
Exactly.
Because
That
it's
is true.
trauma and
Yeah.
it's entertaining,
They say,
to a lot of viewers.
yeah, they say the face of stardom is a humiliation, and that's basically what you get. You know what I'm saying? People show their pain, and you know what I'm saying. They go through it on camera. They every which way, and it's gonna get you your views. You know what I'm saying? Jumping on your baby mama, publicly cheat, just XYZ, man. It's gonna get you the views, man. As long as it's posted, it's gonna take you there.
But what get me though is that like when you post your business and then you get mad when people discuss your business.
Yeah,
Right.
that's crazy.
So that's what throw me for the loop. The loop get thrown on me is like, all right, you put out here this and this happened, but then it come back on the wind that such was talking about you. Well, you put it out there. It's free game. It's free conversation now. Now, if you didn't tell nobody and somebody heard it and you heard somebody talking about you, I understand you feeling the type of way. It's like, dang, I wouldn't even tell nobody this. You just heard about it, or somebody, somebody in my circle might expose it. Then feel like you have a right to expose how you feel. Go out, cause scene. They make a little. I got some sympathy for that. But to get on here and say that my daddy stole my rent money, and then you mad because people laughing that your daddy stole your rent money, or it come back to you, and now you want to fight them because they were talking about it. It's like you need to be fighting your daddy.
Right.
He the one stole your rent money. You should never told the world this. You need to be jumping on that man that took your money, bro. Like you can't shoot at the audience, bro.
Right. Social media is definitely evolving.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
different.
evolving down a road that it just does not need to go down because it's taking away the
It's
Pretty
sick and
evil.
twisted.
It's pretty evil.
That shit
Right.
sick and twisted.
Y'all ready to
Social
tap it
media is,
live? You can keep talking, but y'all ready to tap it live?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay, I started. I'm just letting you know it's gonna roll. I ain't cutting on right now, but it's gonna roll once we keep talking.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I'm ready. But yeah, social media is sick and twisted. I mean, me personally, I don't get on there. I hate to say it, I probably should be on there. I try to get on there a little bit,
Yeah.
but it make my stomach hurt.
We in the same boat. Like I said, I miss your post because I don't get on. I post, and it's hard to do that. But I post, I'm off. And like I say, he don't even be on there.
Man, my notifications turned off. I don't know what you tag. People tell me I seen my little sister tag me in something. I seen it 3 weeks later. I ain't even respond. I was like, man, I shot her a text and said, I seen your message. I don't mess around like that. My bad, like that. I tell people all the time, I'm not for the social media. I'm not really for the. I ain't for none of that. It just ain't. That don't make my life. I mean, at one point in time, I took it kind of serious. I rock with it, and people showed me a lot of love. I appreciate it, but I look at it like this. I love me. Once I started really loving me, I stopped caring about posting a picture and getting likes.
Right.
I just don't. I don't have it in me.
Right.
I can't get myself in the mood to click that button because it's like, man, I'm so in tune with me.
Sometimes you just need to decompress.
I did.
know?
I did. I woke up one day and deleted everything. I didn't deactivate. You know how people they deactivated. No, I deleted.
So how did
Stayed
you
off it
feel?
for 30 days.
How did you feel though? After deletion?
First, I was bored. I was like, dang, I ain't got nothing to do. But then, TikTok came about, and I just got on that, and back then you didn't have to have no login to scroll, so I just would just scroll and be entertained by that. I didn't have a real profile.
I asked it because I wanted to know if you logging off and getting off was kind of like a high, like beating a high.
Nah, I ain't never been addicted to it because I don't like attention. I ain't never been that person who been fond of attention like that. Attention to me is not. It's not necessary. I just ain't. I mean, I'm an only child, so my story a little different. I'm an only child and like being an only child. So I ain't never had that feeling of having nobody no way. So I'm always just used to just me. I really get bothered when I'm around too many people. I don't really like all that. I don't like. I know how to mix and mingle. I know how to conduct myself. But then I'm always choose just to be with me. And so that's why I say I'm one. If I do get in one of them modes where I don't want to be bothered, the best feeling is just being by myself. Just like not talking on the phone, not texting, not doing nothing, just sitting there with my thoughts. That's the best feeling to me.
Yeah.
Which I know, I mean, a lot of people I feel like not really in tune with that, but that's their
No
business.
lies detected because I find myself here when I'm in a car. I don't even want to turn the radio on. I mean, I have my music I listen to,
Turn my
but
radio on at all.
man,
Right,
that silence,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
silence speaks volumes when you're riding around. Like,
I'm gonna tell you this. So I got another bad habit of I get out of work and just sit in the car. Now I sit in the car 30 minutes.
I do that
I just sit in the car
all the time.
Other day he pulled up. I'm sitting in the car. I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting
You
there.
gonna have to tell the story how that went.
Oh
because
yeah, so he tried. So we probably riding out somewhere, and he like, hey, I'm down. You know how folks they hit you with that. Oh, I'm down
the road.
I'm outside. I'm like, nah, nigga, you ain't outside. I'm
Really
I'm
at
like,
home.
yeah, I am. I'm like, nah, I'm sitting. You not outside, bro.
I'm down the road.
Like, nah, you not outside. The whole time I'm just sitting in the car. Cause when I got there, it was like, man, if I go in the house, I'm not gonna want to come back out. I know me. If I go in this house and sit down on this couch, it's over with.
I think that's just us in general. Where you
Not
at?
going.
Yeah.
Where you at? You really still at the house.
Yeah, I mean, I was down the road.
He
but
was down the road, but
you know, you
he
normally
said he
call
outside.
somebody. I'm the type of person. I'm gonna call you early so you can go. Cause I'm always on time, so I'm used to calling people and be like, "Hey, I'm outside." So by the time I make it down your street, you already walking outside. Boom. He the first person I done ever met. That never met me at the door. That man said, "You ain't outside." I said, "Huh?" You know what I'm saying? You threw me for a loop when you said that, because I'm used to people saying, "Ah, here I come."
Also come prepared.
The man, yeah.
I look at it like this: you ain't gonna get the drop on me because I'm dropping on you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type of person if I'm supposed to be somewhere. If you got a business started at 7, I'm gonna ride by your house at 6:40.
Nah, yeah, most
I
definitely.
might not come back 7:30.
I've been in the park.
7:15, but
I
I
done
roll
circled
by
the
your house.
yeah, I done circled that parking lot about 3 times.
I didn't probably dry call you. What's going on over there? I already know what's going on at your house. I just want to see what you gonna tell.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because I just don't want to get caught up in that. I'm at that age now that it's too easy to get into it.
Yeah.
So if I can avoid a problem, I'm gonna avoid it. Cause I know what I'm gonna do. I know where my skin at. My skin, I'm cutting up every time.
So you don't really do like parties and.
I don't do nobody party.
Look, I ain't even mad at you because the only thing I want to do on Sundays is eat brunch somewhere. That's it.
That's cool. That's the best type of outing.
I'm down with the vibes of like.
Yeah, like going out with each other, you know what I'm
with-
saying? Restaurants.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit like
And
that.
when I say going out with a significant other.
Right.
Somebody like, somebody I talk to. I don't want to go on no double dates. I don't want to hang out with my friends and they friends. I don't want to go.
Yeah, there's too many
Them
demons in
days
the
over
club.
with. There's too much energy in the room.
Yeah, there's too many demons in there.
Yeah, I don't want to sit here. And I hate to say it, I'm damn sure at the point I don't do no couple friends. My old lady and your old lady ain't finna be friends.
No.
That ain't happening. Cause I don't need your problems coming in my house. My problems don't need to be in your house. So and I think it's cool
awkward
like
at the
genuinely.
table. Yeah, it's awkward at the table.
Genuine like interaction, around each other and they form pressure. I can't knock it.
Right.
I'm not controlling it. But as far as me, oh yeah, we all do this on the trip. No, we not doing all that. We gonna be over here. We'll meet up with y'all. Maybe. We might meet up. But yeah, that's just where I'm at in life. And I hate to say it, since I started moving that way, I ain't had no problems and no drama. And
That's the way to be.
I ain't had since I started moving as me by myself, going at Joe's own boat. Man, I ain't had no problems, none. But I had a lot of problems when I wasn't doing it, and a lot of energy, a lot of drama, a lot of just too much.
So what you learned about yourself since you did that?
Since I
Started moving just by yourself in general.
um
Just you and your old lady. Going out. Just the interaction.
what I learned about me is that I'm as strong as I thought I was. Like I always knew I was strong. I always had, older people around me to tell me I was somebody pouring to me. But when I started being by myself, I started realizing. Like I never realized it. I didn't have the confidence. I had zero confidence.
Felt like you always needed somebody around you.
I felt like that it gave me for the longest. It didn't give me comfort, but I was okay. Like I just felt better knowing I could call somebody.
Right.
Now I just be like, bro, I tell people all the time when I call you, I'm not calling you because I need you. I'm calling you because I want to.
Right.
I ain't gotta call you. I'm gonna figure it out. I do bad before I call you. Mm-hmm. And that's just where I'm at. I just started realizing. I started locking in with me. I just started realizing. I started realizing what I already knew. It's me.
Right.
And I know it's probably like somebody, what you mean? But the details that I just started really realizing at the end of the day, man, you don't really need nobody.
That's a
No,
gem
you don't.
that you just said. I think more people need to lock in with themselves. It's something that they don't do.
Yeah, they
You know,
don't.
they don't.
People be wanting to have, like I say, people. And what really would put that lesson for me is that I started realizing that people be needing, they be wanting to be the Power Rangers. People be wanting to click up,
Right.
and I ain't never been that type. Yeah, I can kind of bring up that whole Drake situation. I ain't, and a lot of people like, well, dang, I'm bringing it up to say that I couldn't get it with Kendrick. I like the song, I like with Jammie, but when it took 20 of y'all versus one person, regardless if he was wrong, right, or whatever, I ain't gonna never stand on that.
And
I don't believe in that whole my enemy is your enemy type energy.
And the
Yeah.
things they were speaking on, it wasn't too
Like
much accurate.
if,
It was
if
pure
you got a
hate.
problem with him and I got a problem with him, I'm not finna ride with you against him.
Right.
My problem with him is me.
Right.
I don't need you to validate my problem. And I'm not finna validate your problem. I'm just gonna, whatever you do when you saying that's you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we not finna do it together. I don't need this man watching for two. I really haven't had the space, the opportunity to understand it's just me and you. It's our problem. Because our problem might not be as deep as yours. We might be able to sit there and actually talk about it. Your problem might not be that. So if I ride over with you and ride against him, now we got bad blood for no reason. It's it's some bullshit
Right.
going on. So I just learned that, you gotta just stuff like that. And we was just watching people and watching how people move, and then I just started realizing, man, it ain't necessary. It like you gotta learn to be by yourself. And
I think that comes with age too.
it came for me. It came with age, and it just came with just life.
Yeah.
Life was just giving me stuff to show me that. Life was handing me stuff like, hey, you got this situation right here and this right here. What you gonna do?
Right.
Can't nobody help you. This your problem.
Yeah,
So
you gotta help yourself first.
yeah, so I just started focusing on me, and then like I say, once I started focusing on me, man, everything just started making sense. And now every day I wake up, I be feeling content. I ain't had a stressful day in a long time. Now I take that back. I have a stressful day every day. And when I say stressful, my job stressful. The extracurricular activities I do outside of my job is more than stressful. But it is what it is. I ain't complaining.
Nah, this heat been stressful.
Yeah.
This heat has been stressful.
Yeah, this heat been disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's been so disrespectful. It was hot tonight.
It was.
It was hot tonight. When I got off, I went to the house. Well, I had to go drop some shirts off. It was so hot out there. Then I had to run an errand. Then I had to go home. Had to take a shower. I felt like I ain't even take one. As soon as I walked outside, I got to sweating. I said, "Oh no, this ain't it."
Right.
Hurry up and jumped in the car. Turned the air on. Felt like it took air for the air to hit right. Just now cooled off now.
I'm waiting for the winter. Please come quickly.
Yeah. Is you for a winter or something?
Winter.
Now that I didn't get old, I rock a winter because I like to throw on a hoodie.
Yeah.
I really just like that temperature to where I can throw on a hoodie. If I can throw on a hoodie, I'm good.
I'm a winter girl. It's gumbo season.
Mm-hmm.
Like come with it. I'm ready.
Gotcha.
Ready. I think that's the most comfortable, relaxed. The colors, that's falling off the trees. The burnt oranges and greens and stuff like that. It's just relaxing.
Feel that. What put you on the podcast? Like, how you find out about us?
I've been seeing y'all around on social media.
Mm-hmm.
I think I inboxed one of y'all or something. It may have been about a shirt or where y'all was located or something. And he said that he was planning on inboxing me anyway, so it just kind of like worked out that way,
Mm-hmm.
So here we are.
Gotcha. Do you watch any other podcasts, anything like that?
Not really. I've been seeing y'all on social media. I watch a lot of B. Simone.
Gotcha.
When she's on different podcasts and stuff like that. I watch Super Scent when she on different podcasts. But not really, just the normal perusing through channels and stuff like that.
Gotcha. It's cool. I don't watch none. Mm-hmm. I ain't never watched. I ain't never seen no. I think I watched. I tried to watch. What's his name? Shannon Sharp. Mm-hmm. Couldn't rock with it.
Why not?
You act like somebody ain't.
Come on now.
I don't fool with
Give him a
messy
little
men.
grace.
I don't fool with no messy man, man. When you a man and you messy, bro, give me 50 feet. All times. I don't trust no man that stir up mess.
To each his own, but that man, he getting his he in his bag.
I salute his
He in
bag.
his bag.
I salute his bag, but I can't salute the way he getting his bag, his means of the bag.
Right.
Because I mean, it's a way to be messy.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can be messy and not be genuinely messy. And when I say genuinely messy, like, nah, man, let me throw that ain't cool. That ain't cool. I ain't gonna go into that.
I watched a few of his interviews. I didn't get that from him.
I did. Sure. I got it. Let me tell you where I got it. I got it on that time he had Casanai on there. He asked Casanai something about Megan. And he was like, nah, I fuck with Nikki. But you don't fuck with Megan. He kept imposing this man to say something fly against somebody. And it was just dry.
Right.
And I guess my energy, my energy peeped it.
Now I'm gonna have to go watch it.
It was just like watch the Casanai when it was just shade.
Right.
You didn't have to bring it up. It wasn't. You know that he rock with her, and you know Nikki don't like Megan. Why would you do that?
So are we talking? We supposed to be talking about me. What I got going on?
Gotcha. We can get back to it. We bounce around because we try to keep it
no.
entertaining.
She's talking about.
I'm talking about
topic, bro.
the topic.
Okay, gotcha. I get caught in the sauce, man.
Yeah, I thought that, but I didn't even know who we talking about.
I was just talking about the whole drama.
I'm talking about who?
was saying that.
Well, you know, some
yeah.
podcasters they gonna veer to where the community,
with the trigger, you know what I'm saying?
So they know what the community likes. So I'm gonna try to slide that on in there to the best of my capability.
And that's the problem I got is I don't like to cater to that. You know what I'm saying? The shade rooms, the any of Shannon Sharps, I don't dig for mess. I don't got to dig for what's going on in the streets because my ears are already in the streets. So I can ask a question. I can have a conversation instead of asking you a million questions.
Right.
I can ask you you know what I'm saying, how you think we can get better on XYZ instead of what you think about such. You know what I'm saying?
It's supposed to go like that. You know, like before we even started, you know, what we're gonna talk about, what's on, what's off limits, stuff like that. And I do media, I do this, but when I'm interviewing somebody, I don't want to know what your paycheck looking like. That ain't my business, you know. I'm just here to talk about what you got going on. That's about it. What you got going on? What can we expect next? I don't want to talk about mess.
And that's kind of what I was going by. And for me, I'm trying to push a narrative where I be trying to avoid black people against black people.
Yeah, most definitely.
Now I ain't saying that we ain't supposed to fall out because we're gonna have disagreements.
Right.
But I'm trying to get away from pushing the narrative. If you know two people got a problem or it's two people with a problem, we don't need to talk about it. Because that's their problem. So you finding out the tea on their problem, what does that benefit you?
I don't feel like it benefits at all because it's at the end of the day, it's not your business.
I guess that's where my mind goes. So that's why I try to deflect from certain stuff.
That's kind of where I'm at with it.
Where I'm at now, because like I say, that's just part. And that was part of my journey too. It's just like I started minding my business, and my business ain't got nothing to do with.
I think that's what makes a interview so unique and organic when you are keeping it on the top surface, but you're not digging beneath the surface. Like we're not here for that. You know?
Yeah, and see, in some interviews, you got them where they tell you that, hey, I don't want to talk about that. I want XYZ, and just for that, them views and likes, they gonna bring it up probably midway through the session. You know what I'm saying? Just to try to see the outcome of the situation, and that's pretty much everybody, man. It's like I say, it's clickbait, and a lot of people money hungry, but we try to keep it genuine on here. Like I say, we just conversate. Whatever come about. You know what I'm saying? But it's mainly conversation. It ain't jiving and picking.
It makes it more genuine. I won't feel like we sitting at home talking, you know, like we sitting on the couch talking, we chilling, you know.
I will ask you this though. The red carpet, the BET Awards, what was it like?
A lot.
A lot.
It's a hustle. You know,
What do you mean a hustle? Like
just it's real fast paced. When I say a hustle, you gotta do this, a hustle and bustle to do this, do that, be here, be there. It's definitely an experience.
what?
A lot of stuff are on the table, off the table. You know, you just gotta know what to ask, what not to ask. You know, you have to. You gotta know who you getting ready to talk to. You know, you have to do your research. You gotta do your homework. I mean, y'all know that, y'all podcasters. You know, so you just gotta know who you're dealing with at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know.
What took you down there? Was it a event or was you were just going to the car?
Being from New Orleans, I've always loved media. I love talking to people. I'm a good people person, you know. I don't know, it just does something for me. My contentment, just talking, finding out what's the next move. What can you tell us new? Is that something you can drop educational on us? It's always something, you know, because people just be wanting to know, leaving all of the messy tactics out of it and stuff like that. Let's just talk. Let's just vibe. Let's politic. You know, I love that being in New Orleans. You kind of immersed in it. It's everywhere. From the events that go on in the city to parade season to something going on every day of the week to the weekend. You know, so you can't ain't a beat missed bigger than the city. You know, so being brought up in that light, marching in parades and stuff like that. It's always just been in me, been on me, you know, working on Canal Street, meeting people. So once I got out here, it's like, okay, let's take it and run with it.
So what was the childhood like in New Orleans?
Childhood. I had a pretty good childhood in New Orleans.
Was it? Well, I mean, I ain't gonna say it's neither they or say on the sides. Was it a good time as far as you getting out and enjoying yourself? Like you said, you was in the parades, you was in XYZ. You know, they paint a ill picture on New Orleans. Is it
What-
like that everywhere around, or is it
What picture?
like as far as we the number one murder capital? You know what I'm saying? It just don't come around here. Is it?
I know it. You right.
Yeah,
It
no, I'm
is
saying, but
it is a picture that's painted about the city of New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
But when I go home, I don't see that picture.
That's what I'm saying. So is it like you coming up in it, and it's a day to day? You can walk to the store, no problems. Is it something that people should be worried about? Because like I say, most people they like to go and mix and mingle where they don't
I mean,
belong.
there's some places that I wouldn't go, you know.
But that's the same thing in Longview though.
Yeah.
I mean anywhere.
You know, but as far as tourists going to the city of New Orleans, why are you all up in the hood at the corner store bar or whatever? Like,
Or might want to make videos and say you over
right,
here and
where
XYZ.
you somewhere you don't need to be. You don't know nobody over there. You know, you at the in a neighborhood that you ain't never been in before. You know, like
That's yours.
we don't do that.
Yeah, that to me that's the dumbest thing in the world for somebody to go in there and say I'm welcome in any hood.
No,
you're
you're
not.
not.
No,
you're not. It's a lot of people who have gone to New Orleans and was
Yeah.
somewhere that they didn't have no business being and didn't make it home.
That's kind of I don't know, y'all hip to what happened with old dude down there in Chicago.
What was that?
So old buddy down there in Chicago, man, he basically was on live and he was like flexing. I don't know, somebody told me, so I don't need nobody jumping on my top if I tell the story wrong. But supposedly some dude he was in Chicago. I don't know who. I think my partner was like he was in a Tesla. He was flexing Jerry, and they basically snatched his chain and popped him.
Oh, they shot him too?
Yeah. I don't know if he died, but I think he died. But we was debating basically at work. My partner, he was like, "Do you feel like it was his fault?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, it was his fault. That's suicide. Like you, like really and truly." Don't get me wrong. You took a life is wrong. I hate that for him. I know he got some family. He grieving. His mama probably said. Somebody said. But in the day, but what you just can't be doing certain stuff. Like we said, like if you people out here ain't got it, man. So people out here they gonna want it. If you look like a lick, why wouldn't you take it?
Right.
If it look like ice cream, why wouldn't you lick it? That's how I look at it. It look like ice cream, bro. You out here, you looking like strawberry. Man,
Not the strawberry, huh?
Yeah, you out here looking like strawberry. They took a lick, nigga. I really, and man, my buddy he was like, man, Joe, you too raw. He was like, you gotta feel a little sympathy. And I was like, no, I don't feel no sympathy for him.
So how y'all moving if y'all in the city of New Orleans?
For me?
Yeah.
Tourist spots only?
Yeah, I'll buy by the rules. I'm at the hotel.
Man, I'm going to the land. This y'all city.
Yeah,
I'm not. I don't know nobody. I'm gonna act like I don't know nobody.
I'm not gonna be friendly and say what's up in your hood. You know what I'm saying? That's not my territory. Now, if you want to mingle at the mall, don't ask me to come to your hood. I'm not coming. You can't vouch for me for 23 other people that's in your hood. Mm-hmm. If we being real, because technically you got one person that's speaking for your safety, bro. They want to get at you. So the moment that they find out that they can get you, they gonna get you.
Y'all been in New Orleans before?
I ain't been yet.
I didn't been, but I didn't stay on stuff. I done been a lot of places though. I done been to Buck. I done been to Atlanta. I done been to Cali. I done been to Oakland. I done been a lot of places. And I done been in the heart of the, and that's nothing. I done been in the heart of Cali. They not playing over there. You know what I'm saying? As far as territory wise, color blend, any of that.
It's really not that bad.
No, but see, I was in them sections to where they was having 100 days, 100 nights. Somebody had just got killed, so they was kind of wild up. And so we just so happened to get down there at the wrong time. So while we was down there, they was on high alert. So he was shooting on every street they walk down. Now, don't get me wrong, they asking you when they walk up to you, but they also walking up to you with the thing out too. So I mean, but overall, like I say, man, I mean it's manners. I mean they ask you, you tell them what it is, and they go on about their business. They beef ain't with you. Mm-hmm. Now I don't know what the story they paint and the image they paint and as far as checking in, and I don't know what all that's about. But I do know that they gonna press you if it's a situation going on in the city at the time.
Right.
But cause like I say, I done been down there plenty of times and it's been no problem. But if they got a problem, they gonna show no check and see what you're talking about before, you know what I'm saying, before they let you slide. Cause you could be anybody if they got some beef. And I mean, like I said, I respect it.
I think last time I did interviews in New Orleans, Essence Fest 2015, I got my camera. I was walking around, vlogging or whatever. My DM, you're not scared to walk around? And no, I'm not. Mm-hmm. I'm not.
I will say this, and this might be a little crazy, but anytime I go somewhere, I do try to go in the most realistic spots.
That's the younger me.
But I will say I'm gonna have a tourist mindset. I'm not really trying to go look at. When I go out of town, I don't go look sightsee. I don't want to go see, for instance, when I went to Atlanta, people like, oh, you didn't go see such and such, you didn't go see this, you go to the aquarium, you didn't do all that. I'm like, no, that's where everybody who visiting is there.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little tourist.
I'm gonna hit the aquarium
when I go home, because it's a lot of new subdivisions out there too. So I might be from here, but I'm a tourist today.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't do. Well, I say that to say that, I ain't gonna say that I go to the hood, but I want to go where the locals go.
Yeah.
So like I'm
yeah, most definitely. I feel that. You don't go to local restaurants and all that, the hot spots.
I don't really want to go the viral restaurant. I want to go where everybody down here know it's chicken good at.
You trying to go to the cliff spot?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Like how we go to Dallas and we know where to go.
When I go places, I tend to be in the hood. I know that sounds crazy. I do. I tend to be in the hood.
Speaking like that is true. Because I mean, I'm checking that out. If you say it's buzzing over here,
that'd be the best food spot.
It'd be the best environment.
The best.
Yeah, any day.
I really look at it like I say, when somebody say somewhere dangerous or this and that, I really not worried about that. Because I'm not coming. It's not. I don't have no intentions. Now I'm gonna be aware of my surroundings and understand that y'all don't know me, so y'all don't got no reason to let me make it.
Right.
So I'm not gonna come over here trying to impede. I'm not gonna do too much. Cause at the end of the day, I'm a hustler.
Yeah, but I mean, if you come over with your chains on, your jewelry on, expect something.
Exactly. So I mean, I'm looking at it, but I mean, really and truly, that's anywhere you go. I mean, if you go out of town and you go to the strip club,
you ain't gotta go out of town. You go to the mall. You can go to the mall.
Not even that. Post your location after you leave your location.
Yeah.
Don't.
I say, man, I really feel like people come outside without the understandings of how life works. True enough, you are making it, you are balling, but you are also taking yourself into a neighborhood where they ain't got that, or they ain't balling in their land.
I mean, you ain't
So,
nobody there.
You're nobody.
You ain't nobody. I mean, you are a
Nah,
stranger.
well, you know, yeah. Not, but I'm saying this in any culture. I mean, any land. You go around and you flaunting all your riches, you doing all this, you let them know you made. Man, they don't like that.
I mean,
It's a crab in the bucket mentality.
Yeah,
You think it stop at you?
You know what? You ain't telling no lies. I went to New York. It's probably been about 2 years now, maybe 3. And I felt like a true tourist. You know, we all in the Bronx and walking around and stuff like that. I think I brought my camera out the first time we went, and then after that, I left my camera at the hotel. You know, because now. You look like you're not from here, first of all. You're taking pictures and stuff like that. So I definitely understand, you know.
Yeah.
and that's kind of what I was saying. Like, man, I feel like when you go to some of these establishments and you look like it's some people out there that's actually preying on them type of people.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we trying to blend in
Yeah,
and you
you
taking
trying to-
pictures and
especially-
stuff.
you
Especially
out
if they
here- you
hustling,
out
they
here-
gonna try to
out
turn
here
you off the
walking
muscle.
on the- looking like you ain't never seen what's going on. So that's why I say when I go somewhere, I'm gonna have a tourist energy, but my mindset is that I'm gonna obey the laws of the land. I don't
Yeah.
want nobody out here. I'm not gonna act like I know what's going on, but I'm not gonna show you that either. Like I'm
Yeah,
not gonna show you I'm lost, cause
I'm
then
always-
you gonna
you got
take
it, homie.
advantage of me.
Yeah.
If you know I don't know where I'm going, you can tell me go anywhere.
Right.
I
And
tell
I'm
you-
going to meet you there too.
Yeah,
That's
so
how
I'm
they
not
be.
gonna give you that energy that I
Right.
don't know, but I'm gonna give you the energy that I'm not from here either. Cause for one, my accent different, my tone different, everything about me different. I learned that just based off of staying in other cities. Once you stay in a city, your mindset change. I tell people all the time, people, if you ain't never stayed in a city, you're not gonna think the same, cause you're gonna realize that people minding their business or got all this going on, but then also staying in the city, you also realize it ain't no different than staying local, because it's the same mess. It's just bigger groups. It's more groups. Like in your town, you might got 5 or 6 little groups doing something. In the city, you got 10 to 12. So it's the same shit. It's just more people involved and more people you follow out this group, you move over here. You can go to this side of the city and still, you might be on the east, you go to the west. You can still, it's more bullshit. That's what I learned from being.
I think what I learned from coming from New Orleans and being out here in East Texas, it taught me to slow down. To slow down, because New Orleans is fast paced. It's always something. You want to do this and do that. You want to go here. You want to go there. Oh, it's a concert this weekend. Oh, it's another one next weekend. So being out here, I have learned a lot. I've grown up a lot. I mean, it's been 20 years. About to be 20 years. So slowing down, I would put that at the top of my list, and I'm very appreciative of it, because slowing down, you get to enjoy life a little bit more instead of moving so fast, because you couldn't find me in the city in New Orleans. I was always doing
Most
something.
definitely.
Always doing something. Like, when you going to sit down? Didn't you just go somewhere the other day? What are you doing? Sit down,
I got you.
Yeah, it's moving this way. But we're gonna take time to give ourselves a segment to Joe on cage birds.
No, birds in the cage.
Birds in the cage.
So this week's segment in bird cage, we have Cardi B. Cardi B, you thought that was a smart idea to drop that imaginary player song. That was the worst shit I ever heard. Jay-Z, you need to sit in that cage by her, because you gave her that whack ass beat. It wasn't a whack beat, but you gave her a beat. She got on there and basically shitted on all y'all. She said y'all bitches ain't got it. She talked about how y'all bitches is not on the cover of Vogue. Who are y'all bitches? The consumer, the listeners. So be aware that Cardi B doesn't like y'all. Y'all gassed up, and she talked shit about all y'all and on this song. I just want to let y'all women know that. She talked about all y'all. Ain't none of y'all got what she got. So, and she basically said that. And y'all out here supporting this type of fuckery. So with this week's segment, I'm gonna put Cardi B in the fucking bird cage, along with Jay-Z for giving her that punk ass beat. That's all.
Back to the segment. here on our closing now, we like to tap at those cards. I think we've been having such a great night, man. I really want to do one myself. Yeah, can you give us a little shuffle, Joe? Um,
Yeah, go over here and fuck up.
uh,
I shut my whole life.
I know I told you what the cards, what they stood for earlier, but I'm gonna go over it again for you. Basically, you can shuffle them, you can pick in the middle, you can do everything you want to do.
Right.
Huh?
Something going on.
Oh, okay.
I ain't never been able to shuffle.
But yeah, so you can pick from the middle, you can pick from the top, you can pick from the bottom. Wherever you pick it, whatever's on top or whatever you put in your hand, you gotta go with it. And so, depending on how we go, we might do one card a piece, or we might just stick with one card, just depending on how the card we pull. Cause like I say, one card we can be long winded because you gonna want to get your point out. Are you saying you just learned how to shuffle?
Hell yeah.
That's because I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
It's the energy.
The energy.
It's
See?
the energy.
Hey, can you tap at that
No.
when you get done?
No. I don't want that right now.
I'm saying I want you to try it out.
I don't want to do it right now.
So any deck, huh?
Any deck you want. We got
You want me to try it now?
Yeah, go ahead.
What if it's nasty?
I just want your real raw reaction. That's it.
It's good. It's too sweet for me. You know, I don't drink like that.
So, what would you? This is what flavor is this?
Blueberry.
Okay.
Maybe fruit punch would be better.
I haven't had one yet.
No, it ain't bad. It's just
I had a no. I had a lemon. I haven't had one of them yet.
so I'm gonna be honest. Now, honestly, with it ain't bad. It's just unfortunately I'm on a health kick and that's not good to me.
Mm-hmm. Sugar.
Too sweet.
Okay. All right. So what you gonna tap at? Which card you tapping?
Let's see. I'm gonna read it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's one childhood trauma that you experienced?
See what I mean? See how I come and find you? That's crazy work. And you saw the man shuffling them. That I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna get a good card.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
that's a
got-
good card,
you
you
got
know.
one.
All of them good cards, but this one is a little expressive,
Yeah.
you know. So, one childhood trauma that sticks out to me. I was my high school, Perry Walker. We was taking the leap test. We had taken a leap test, and I was transitioning from middle school to high school. So we had it's kind of like out here how the schools are separated with the campuses. The middle school campus was just 7th and 8th grade, and then 9th through 12th, of course, was at the high school. And we had this test called the leap test, kind of like the TIES. No, what is the test called out here? Not TIES.
Text.
Text test. Yes.
I don't even think it's called text no more.
No,
Might be
it's not.
Star.
Star test.
Yeah, okay.
It's a star test. So we had the leap test.
Damn.
Mind you, we had people who were on the school board that couldn't even pass this doggone test. I will never forget it.
I don't know.
I could not pass, I want to say, the math portion and the English portion to save my little life. So all of the other portions I passed. So they say if I'm moving from the 8th grade to the 9th grade, I was labeled as like 8.5. It was kind of like I have part 8th grade classes and part 9th grade classes. So retaking the test over and over and over again. I'm finally at the high school.
Yeah.
So I'm at the high school. I get a call down to the office. I'm like, what I done now? Get a call down to the office and I have an ultimatum. It's either you can't take the test anymore. It's like I kind of like done X'd out of that situation. Can't take it no more because I done failed it so many times. Or you can get your GED. Those are my options. So I'm like, y'all just gonna put me out of school? Those are my options. And that fucked me up bad. It did. Because I always thought I wasn't nothing. I can't pass this. This is just too hard. I still get test anxiety today.
Okay.
Bad test anxiety because here you are, a young teenager, wanting to do this and that with your peers, and you get a call to the office that, okay, this your options. So I didn't want to take the GED because like I'm not ready to leave school. I'm young. What? I'm supposed to be in a ninth, 10th grade. I can't pass the test. What happens to summer school? Helping me try to, this is my only option. So with that being said, my grandmother, she was living in San Antonio at the time. And the year that was supposed to be, I want to say my ninth or 10th grade year, I went to San Antonio. And I graduated from high school called East Central. And even going out there, I had all kind of issues, just kind of stemming from being in the school system in New Orleans. Mind you, the school systems out there are so much better than what it was when I was in high school. But just stemming from that alone, that kind of like just, it was a whirlwind for me because I always thought that I could not get ahead because of what I was told. So I thought I was slow. I thought I was stupid, I can't do this, I can't do that, or I'm trying to study, but I'm still going back to, well, shoot, I couldn't even pass the LEAP test. What makes me think I can do this? So going to San Antonio and being in a whole different environment, getting helped, getting all types of different programs laid out on the table to help me cope with what I had just been through. It helped out a lot. That's the childhood trauma that has stuck with me all of my life because I will never forget that call to the office that day.
Gotcha. Damn.
Those are your options.
Yeah, I kind of got a similar story to that. Yeah.
That's rough though.
It is rough. It's like, what do you
It didn't go that deep, but I was
you
definitely
14, 15 years old, you telling me I got to get my GED?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm trying to go to the football game Friday. I can't,
Man.
You can't even move forward.
That's crazy. And the whole time, it's crazy because I remember being, so that take me back to the thought process. So when I was in high school, man, as soon as they told me I could drop out, I dropped out. 17. I ain't go to school for 3 months. I was like, it's over with. It got to the point I ain't go to school if it rained. Because I ain't going to get my shoes dirty.
That is true.
Not only that, I think
So-
I think in New Orleans at the time, I think it was 22 or 24 credits you needed to graduate. And in San Antonio, I think it was 26 or 27 credits. So only so much transferred. But I was they thought I was going to graduate below my class because of where I was at. I got 23 credits in 1 year. I was not playing.
Yeah, you folks.
I was
wish
not
had the
playing.
determination.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the day I turned 17, I went to the
Clocked
office
out.
and I said, it's over.
You know what that determination?
I said nothing. Yeah, it's over.
That determination came from teachers. You could do this. You got it.
I ain't had no good teachers. We had
I
some
did
people-
once I got to San Antonio.
Ain't long as I had 0. I ain't look up to none of them. I would look. So it's kind of messed up now that I'm older, but I try to speak the truth to teach people. But man, I ain't seen no teacher with a car better than mine at the time, and I was like, this ain't it.
And not to down any of the teachers.
Not
to down any of the teachers
Yeah.
in New Orleans, but I don't think it was just. I don't think it was there at the time.
Was the keys out chain though? Was it the reason why they wasn't there?
I mean,
Like,
I wouldn't really stay off the chain. The school system was
yeah,
just. The school
That
system
was my
just
next
wasn't.
thing.
The school system, I feel like it just wasn't all the way there.
That's how I felt about ours. Ours wasn't there. Like, man, back then, man, them teachers, they didn't motivate us. Like they all they really did was just tell you what you was gonna be. And like, if every day you telling me I'm gonna be this, why not? I don't have no motivation to come up here. Like, only motivation I have is to show people that I can dress, and that's not fulfilling. Cause like I said, I always had that deep down feeling I don't like this attention. Like, it's not genuine. I know y'all don't really like me because of that. Which I'm gonna tap into the cord. I'm gonna tell I'm gonna tell true childhood traumas. Childhood trauma gonna kind of tap into that. One of the childhood traumas that growing up, I was more alternative. I was more into rock music, wearing all black, emo basically, and people didn't really just fuck with me like that. Like I was cool with people from like my neighborhood. They rock with me, and they really rock with me because I had new gang system. You know, everybody, you know, stuff like that. But when I finally one day I started really, I don't know, I just woke up one day and I was like, man, I'm gonna start. I don't know. I guess I got cool with a dude named Cantrell Berry. That's my brother to this day. I ain't seen this man in years, but his name Cantrell Berry. That was my nigga. He kind of had the same similar upbringing. You know, he was spoiled, got everything he wanted. He always had the new J's, whatever new shoes out. So I started kind of kicking it with him, and I started kind of emulating his style. Shout out my nigga Treason. They taught me how to dress, like what to buy, like how to buy shit, like what clothes and shit. When I went to school, I never forget. I had on the white and gray options. I had on the platinum FUBU, the Fat Albert pants. I had the shirt to match. When I walk in there, everybody like, damn, you know how everybody like, damn, you cleaning the bitch, woo, woo, woo. It was the white album, they were all white with the silver tone. Had them on. I never forget, I ain't gonna mention this person's name, but like, damn, man, you clean now, you can sit with us. They broke me. I was like, damn, it took me to look like this for y'all to fuck with me. That's when I started realizing people ain't right. I was in the 8th grade. I realized that day right there, I feel like now that I'm old, I can speak on it. I was born again, but it also killed me. It took me having to wear a certain type of status for y'all to fuck with me. So then from that day forward, I was like, I'm finna address everybody. So that's what really started my into fashion, like how I got to. But at the same time, it just really fucked me up mentally, because I realized how fucked up the world really was that day. Like, people care about image. It's all about your presentation, what they perceive of you. It ain't about you. Y'all never knew that I was cool. Then when I started dressing like this, now everybody fucking with me.
Right.
I'm cool.
Right.
But I was cool when I wasn't wearing this. When I was wearing Old Navy. When I was wearing the pants that you unzip. I was still this cool. I was cool. I was the same dude then.
You think you still got a little space in your head where it still kind of like mess with you?
Yep. I ain't got past that yet. But now it affect me to the point to where I don't trust nobody. Cause I don't never know if you genuine.
Right.
They come from dating, anything. I don't know. I always got a doubt. And I always put people through a test run. And I hate that, because sometimes I meet people. As in the past, I've gotten older and realized I've met people that I could have I could have had a better relationship with had I not had them barriers in the way.
Right.
So that was dramatic for me. Another traumatic situation, man. When I was in 7th grade, I shit on myself and threw up. That was since then.
So for some reason, I knew your second story was gonna be some wild shit. I swear to God.
It was since then, bro. My stomach hurting and I got throw up, bro. It's a whole different mindset going on. I'm finna go home.
You finna dip?
I'm going home. My stomach hurt anyway. My stomach, anything wrong, I'm going home. I had to call my mom, come get me from school, and she ain't answer the phone.
Was it in class or was it in the bathroom?
Man, it was in the bathroom.
The hallway?
It was in the bathroom. Man, I never.
You didn't make it.
I made it, but I didn't make it.
Yeah, that's what I said. You didn't make it.
I made
You didn't turn around.
but it was an executive decision.
You was putting down paper towels.
When you got when you gotta do both, you know, you only got too many. You ain't got, when you got that virus, you got so many options.
Yes.
So common sense told me sit down. But when I threw up, it wasn't nowhere to throw up, because you in the store. So it's all over. It's all over.
Yeah, you had the exorcism.
It's everywhere. Man, I go to the nurse, bro. The nurse talking about go back to class.
Go back to class.
Go back to class. It's over with.
It's throw up all on me, man.
What?
She talking about go back to class. So I had to talk. I had to cuss
Sound
her.
like she was plotting against you.
Cuss the nurse out. Cuss the nurse smooth out.
Yeah, you should have done that instantly.
Instantly, you know I did. Took off.
She ain't offer you no shirt or nothing, huh?
Nothing. Had to sit there like this.
That's crazy.
Still
work.
sick. Man, I'm calling my mama. She not answering the phone. My mama didn't go to work that day. I stayed with my grandma, do some other shit. My mama ain't answer the phone. My daddy worked way like in Tatum somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody come get me. My grandma, she like 70, 80. She ain't driving no more. And I had to call. My grandma called me a cab to come get me.
Damn. He went down worse and worse and worse. Damn.
Like one thing I
I ain't never told nobody this.
Damn.
I bet you was glad when you made it home.
Yeah.
The shit funny now, but I can laugh at it, but I don't know if y'all know for a long time. It's been on my mind.
You finally got it off your chest.
Hey, I ain't never told nobody this.
Got it off your chest, bro.
Yeah, I'm
But
glad you
that
heard.
was probably one of my most traumatic experiences. Like, think about you in the 7th grade. I'm already a little weird. I didn't throw up and shit on myself.
You just wasn't having a good
What
day.
did you eat?
I had a stomach virus.
I'm saying, like, what took you there? Like, you don't
When
remember
you
what
got a
you...
stomach virus, it don't matter. It's there.
Oh,
You know the virus is taking
You
you.
I
didn't
ain't
feel
never had
bad
one
when
of
you
them.
woke up that morning?
Oh,
It
I
just
went
hit
to
you.
school. It just
It just
hit me.
hit you when you got to
It just hit
school.
me, man. I'll never forget. I was sitting in Miss Kendall class, pre-AP. I was in pre-AP. I was smarter than a bitch at one point. So it's crazy for me to be as smart as I was to drop out of school.
Not at one point, you still smart?
Well, yeah, I'm smart than a bitch. You're right. But I say that for my journey to go how it went, for me to be in pre-AP classes to just dropping out of school, that's just crazy to me now when I look back. But I was in pre-AP, Miss Kendall class, 6th period. It was either 5th or 6th period. And I remember we had just came from lunch. I said, I go to the bathroom.
And you think it was a lunch they did it to you?
I don't know. Like
Was it a test that you?
For real. Was you nervous, nigga?
No.
Like,
We was
you
in
know
the
what I'm saying?
computer. So at this point in time, I'll never forget, we was in the computer lab doing like some kind of project.
Right.
And shit, I didn't get to do that project. I ain't come to school about a week after that.
No, I wouldn't.
I would.
I didn't go to school.
I probably would have
I'm
switched schools.
transferring. I was just saying, I'm
I'm going
transferring
to a
out the
whole
system.
nother school.
I'm the
what I
reason
got.
why I
What district we going to?
So believe it or not, I always knew how to rumble a little bit. I wasn't fucked up about that. About nobody talking about me. Because I always, back then.
Yeah, but that's a hard one right there.
That's a hard one. Let's see.
That's a hard bullet
That's when. So yeah, I was fucked up about it. Cause like I said, that before I woke up. Like I said, I didn't wake up. This is 7th grade when this happened.
Yeah, you had something to prove in school then.
8th grade is when I woke up when that Phoenix rose. Started rising. Cause that's when I started realizing, man, I just been everybody up here. Everybody know it now. So that's when I started. I went through a phase. Now that I'm older, I can't say it was confidence because now I'm finally confident. Back then, that's when I started realizing how powerful I could be based off just what I can do.
Right.
Like just the fact that I can come up here with the new J's on, I'm gonna have everybody in the uproar. By the time I got to high school, they trying to see what I'm wearing that Monday. That I get them.
Did you get them?
I had every pair. It got so bad that if I didn't get them, I was gonna steal them. Like if I didn't get the shoes, I can speak on this now.
But you ain't lying.
I stole his shoes, and I do it again.
It's coming with something next time.
He ain't the only nigga I stole a nigga shoes that was on the podcast.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I stole a nigga shoes.
Oh, I know there about this.
Nigga got some shoes and I want them, I ain't get them, they mine. This type of time I was on.
You're a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get a little stiff.
I didn't grow out of it a little bit. Nah, I'm lying.
No, you have.
Yeah, I'm lying.
You have not.
Trying to get them
Give
new
me that
Adidas.
card. Give me that
Them
card.
jellyfish Adidas. For real, new Adidas.
I
Niggas.
forgot the card said. What's one?
Trauma. We talking about trauma. Talking about why I'm fucked up.
Well, I got a lot. I don't know if you know what I can. My family caused a lot of trauma, man. My uncles, my kinfolk, Steve getting hit blind.
That caused trauma. Shit,
Hell
hold on,
yeah,
hold on.
seeing
So
this
Steve motherfucking traumatized me. Shit,
Know what I'm
that's another
saying?
one. I got traumatized by your Uncle Steve. This man took his glass out, he missing his eyes.
Yeah, know
Nigga,
what
I'm
I'm
scared
saying?
in the
Some
bitch.
shit
This
like
nigga
that.
said, I'm thinking he can see. The nigga I heard moving around, walking, talking, pull out his shit, that nigga shit blank. Damn, that shit break. Pull out that
Yeah.
shit, that nigga shit blank. To this day, I'm still scared of niggas with no eyes. I
Yeah,
don't wanna
then
see
from
that
him,
shit.
you
Bless
got
your
my
heart.
daddy. Then went up in the air and you know what I'm saying? His Camaro.
You was alive when it happened though?
Like a motherfucker, that nigga neck was in a. That nigga broke his neck, bro. I don't know so many people survive out breaking their neck.
They had him on that thing.
Man, that man had that halo. That man was sitting in the middle of the bed, bro.
Hey,
Hey,
bro.
I used to have a pirate. So what's the red dude with the Z?
He had turned his body like this when he talked
Man,
to
he
you.
wasn't turning it at all, nigga, for a minute.
Every time I
But-
see a nigga in a halo, I think about that movie Freeway.
Yeah,
You ever seen this shit with Bob?
Yeah, Bob. That's what he look like. He look like Bob. But said he couldn't get out of the bed, but he looked like Bob. I saw him when it first happened when he couldn't move out the bed. But
It's good, but it's sweet. Taste like Kool-Aid.
yeah.
That's the ones that sneak up on you.
Nah, that's just pure Kool-Aid.
Pure Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it's
okay.
pure Kool-Aid. I mean, I ain't gonna say
Kool-Aid.
pure Kool-Aid. I mean, I don't know what the flavors they put in there, but it says what blueberry. That's Kool-Aid.
Shout out to LD though.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with it though. I mean, y'all gonna support. It's just unfortunately I'm just on diet kick. It's just a little bit too sweet.
Sweet pea getting shot. No, it's a lot. The house, you know what I'm saying, the cars and shit. But you know what? I'm gonna run to my trauma. I'm gonna leave the family out of it.
I mean, typically it's yours. They trauma.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's their problem. I'm gonna go to my personal problems. Man, I watched my girlfriend get shot in 9th grade.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It
You
is.
tell the truth.
Yeah, if I was to tell the story, it's really a lot.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I'm
up still to this day.
Yeah, I'm a team short. I watched a yard full of people scatter and run, and it was like a HD 8K 3D movie, man. And I watched it in slow motion. I watched everybody hit the floor. I watched everybody pass out. I watched people get shot. I watched, you know what I'm saying? The whole time the gun is 3 feet in front of me going off, and it's just not, damn bullet hit me. It's just going around me. And, you know, I see somebody going across the yard, but I was traumatized for a while. Traumatized, what I said? Traumatized? My bad, traumatized. But my kinfolk was involved, so that shit ended quick. Because the word turned on my kinfolk, and I turned on my kinfolk. Which, in reality, wrong was wrong. But at the same time, I believe in ride for my people. So I'm willing to right that wrong on my family. So, but as far as trauma, man, I mean, I got a lot of it, but I mean, I think that's the most traumatizing part I didn't have because I mean, I remember people out there faking like they were dead. I mean, I'm talking about like real shit.
What?
Man, I'm talking about passed out till the laws got there. Like they was stretched out. My grandma's fence is bent into this day from people jumping it. You know what I'm saying? It was a real life shootout, man. And like I said, I be questioning myself whether I'm here or not. Cause I done had, like I said, I done had a lot of trauma events happen to me.
That's why I don't do big, huge events. For that reason, right there.
Yeah, and it was senseless at that. You know what I'm saying? I still to this day don't know what it was about. It was just a misunderstanding of words, and it went left. My kinfolk, I mean, he was a little hothead, but I mean, I ain't gonna say that what he done, it wasn't worked up to it. You know what I'm saying? A button was pushed, and I will say, back when we was partying, you know what I'm saying? We had older cats at our parties that weren't supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? You had a 15, 16-year-old parties, you got 21, 20, you know what I'm saying? Just older cats at the party. And they beefing with the kids. And so sometimes when they come to the party, they ops might be there. And so now it's grown folks beefing at the kids' party. And that's kind of what transpired, you know what I'm saying? Cause like my kinfolk, he was older, but he was still in school, you know what I'm saying? He was beefing with somebody, and the shit transpired, and it kind of spiraled into one of the Longview's most chaotic scenes. And like I say, I was just one of them eyes that just witnessed every step of the play, and I tried to dead the situation before it happened, and it just went left, man.
You move different.
Yeah, and
Till this day, probably.
I don't.
You know?
It took I always did move a little different than everybody. It took me getting robbed to really move completely different from everybody. You know what I'm saying? What everybody would do, or you know what I'm saying, like that. Don't come to my house without calling. Oh, I started that. You know what I'm saying? My uncles and them told me about that beforehand, and I took that amongst my crowd, and nobody understood it. Now it's the new normal, but the early 2000s, 2009s, all that, oh, don't come around me. You know what I'm saying? Because why you here? Because if you probably, if, you know what I'm saying, my best friend probably just do it, I'm going to stick the pistol in it because I don't know why you here. I got PTSD, bro. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be on the other side of this wall and they put a pistol in your head and told you come over. That's how far I'm thinking on it. I ain't just thinking about, oh, yeah, you in emergency. You need to. I'm thinking about who's standing on the side of this wall. So I ain't going to be like, oh, bro, what you doing here? I'm instantly tensed up when you get here.
Right.
And you my best bud, but you ain't called me, so I feel like it's a play being played. Mm-hmm. And then come to find out 5 minutes later, nobody's on the other side of the wall. It's just me tripping.
Right.
But I'm not tripping because I done been through a stage, and he was in the house where I was in that stage to where somebody knocking on the door and me answering, asking what you want, and ended with a pistol in my face. You know what I'm saying?
Are you like that when you have different people come through?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, we both paranoid.
Yeah, most definitely.
We both went through a traumatic.
I done been robbed 3 to 4 times, and it's not because I was out here being childish or I was out
my
here.
cousin set us up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not because I was choosing the wrong friends or I was out here being blind or acting reckless.
Listen.
No, that's false. Your cousin set that up when he disappeared.
He right, you right. But you ain't. I told you could let that nigga come over there too though.
Man, it's your cousin.
Yeah, but still, though,
Your cousin was coming over to the house, and I chose to help your cousin get a piece of change.
Yeah,
and then he couldn't.
But I knew someone right.
Yeah,
I mean,
but,
yeah.
Like I ain't never had to worry about my partners doing anything to me. It's the outside. He was on the inside that actually got inside. But as far as outside people, it's always the outside looking in that causes harm. It's never the people around me, but even still, I wasn't out here being reckless, flashy, XYZ, you know what I'm saying? I'm the last nigga to be flashy. I don't do none of that.
That's how you know it was some bullshit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's pure hate.
The nigga, man, the shit got set up so crazy.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying?
That's a traumatic moment too for me too.
Yeah, well I say I got plenty of traumatic moments. It's just what I'm choosing to talk on. But like I said, in that sense, I'm more keyed in on, man. I mean, it is what it is.
Gotta hit the vape now. Where the vape at? Where the shot?
You done stressed yourself out? I thought you what?
Need a shot. I just got distant by black. I just thought about it.
I thought you had 2 traumas. You know, you going through it. That's why I said I ain't gonna go through all my shit.
But man, that's crazy, bro. Man, bro, that's crazy how that shit played out.
It's crazy on a lot of situations, man. And like I say, I mean, I just take it for what it is, man. It's always been life lessons, and I ain't always kept everything going. But like I say, each tap across the head, my last tap that I got across my head, I was in position where I could move myself to safety. And when I moved myself to safety, I stayed there. And now I don't even associate in that crowd because what I learned was everybody in my section or everybody else around me either fool with the people that done harm to me or they was around that crowd, and why am I around y'all? Right. You know what I'm saying? If I'm getting abused and I'm end up in the hospital, and if we go out together and you saying what's up, who really for me? So I know I can take care of myself better than anybody else, and I know what I'm capable of. So I would rather just be in my own world and handle my own business. That way, when shit transpire, if I gotta take it there with you, I'm not fucked up about it because we not close like that. So I kind of put everybody at a tense space, you know what I'm saying, minimum. The where you ain't getting too close. We can speak, we can chop it up. I don't care about you hanging out with the ops today because I'm speaking, keep going. But if you over here in my pocket and and you go over here and shake his hand, I got the, you know what I'm saying, you ain't right. But I got rid of all that. So now it's just, I'm in my own element. And like I said, I done that at a young age, so I've been on the outside looking in for years, and people took that as I was acting funny or I was acting, you know what I'm saying? But people they don't remember what you've been through, and I'm not here to remind you. It's just if you think I'm acting funny, that's cool. I'm not here to remind you because you're not gonna change your friends for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just let you think whatever it is you think than me explain.
Right.
But like I say, these hoes are very long winded. Um,
You
yeah,
want to tap in over?
nah, bro, that was damn near. I know that was an hour by itself. Damn, 20 minutes by itself. Let me see what we looking like. Yep, what I tell you. We actually doing good on time.
That was an hour?
Nah, that wasn't an hour. That was
30 minutes.
About 30 minutes.
it was 20 minutes on the court.
Yeah.
It took us to an hour, which is like I said, doing great time. Business side. What do you have anything going in your business world?
Right now, no. Um, I am just kind of just moving with life. Um, I do hair here and there. I'm a loctician.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I used to be in my bag, like, I mean, had them coming. They was coming. But I don't, I'm not, I don't know, I'm just not into it like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, I think I'm burnt out.
I was just gonna ask you, do you think
I think I'm
standing
burnt
on your
out.
feet and using your hands regularly just
I've been doing hair
nonstop?
since high school.
Yeah.
I was that girl in the doggone gym braiding the football players' hair before the football games. I'm burnt out. I
I
told my
believe in
little
it.
girl the other day, she wanted me to help her braid her hair. I said, I love you. I really do. But I can't do no, don't ask me to do no micro braids. Don't ask me to do no braids because it stresses me out. I'm angry. Like, I don't want to do it, you know? So, I just be, I be chilling.
How do y'all stand on y'all feet for 6 hours?
I just throw some music on. I like to light incense when
But I'm
when
saying
I'm
like
doing
these
hair.
don't cramp. Like
It does now.
no.
Like even if I'm palm rolling somebody locks, I'm like this, like
Yeah, you trying to shake it off.
yeah, because my hand starts to cramp up a little bit, But I like to do quick styles. I mean, it take me 30, 45 minutes to do a retwist, and I'm done. I can't do the 6, 7, 8 hours, 4 hours braids, and I'm not mad before I start, but when I'm in your hair,
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to fool with it, So I'm just chilling. I wear a lot of hats. When I say that, I'm always wanting to do this and do that. I think my biggest problem is not sticking to one thing.
Some people call it ADHD. I call it talent.
Yeah, it's I'm the kind of person that I'm gonna try something and try something and try something and try something until that something hits.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
That's
know,
me.
that's me too.
my passion is media. I love the marketing side of it. I loved when I'm being a publicist to artists and stuff like that, making sure things are being booked, making sure you focusing on your craft. Why I'm the go-to, the in between. While you focus on your craft, the yes, the no person, that gives me joy. Cooking gives me joy. I love cooking. I love cooking my Creole dishes, going back to my roots, pulling out whatever it is I used to eat in New Orleans. My son always tells me he want me to cook more Texas like. So like I can't. This what I do. He still eat it though, but I just be chilling, man. That's it. That's it.
That's what's up. That's
Ain't
what's
nothing
up.
big, special, spectacular. I just be chilling, low key, chilling. I'm to myself, or if I'm not by myself, I'm with my husband or my kids or whatever. I don't have an outside circle. My circle is my husband. My circle is my family. I don't really fool with a lot of people at all. Now you put me back home in New Orleans, I got people
Life
that,
of the party.
huh?
I said life of the party is going is
I wouldn't even call it just genuine. I got friends I grew up with from the neighborhood that I'm still blessed to call my friends today. My friend in San Antonio when I went out there. So my circle is really small. I don't want a big circle. I used to think I needed a lot of people. Or I used to think, well, why I'm not with this person or why I don't have that, and used to envy the girl groups and this and that. Like, I'm not for what. I don't need it. I'm my own person. I'm my own girl group at the end of the day.
Yeah, nah, most definitely.
You
Well,
know.
I
I
completely
feel that.
understand
I
it.
definitely feel that. That's I get. And, I said I've been there. I
Yeah.
definitely understand that.
Yeah.
It's a peace of mind when it's just you. You ain't
I
gotta
got
worry.
I got my football mamas,
Mm-hmm.
they sweet as pie, we talk and we congregate for the football games and football practice and stuff like that. But for the most part, I just be chilling at home, going out to eat and stuff like that. I
Gotcha.
talk to my husband like he my girlfriend. He probably get tired of it, but that's who I talk to.
So just tap in real quick. You say so. Are you a publicist or what do you consider your hat when it comes to that
Um,
field?
it depends on what's ever needed. You need management, I got you. You need a publicist, I got you. It just depends on what it is you need at that present time and moment.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing that I can't do within the realm of the industry. I'm gonna go back to New Orleans again. Taught me everything I know, how to move throughout and navigate throughout the industry, to know how to do this, how to do a sponsorship package, how to plan an event, or who to talk to for an artist, or how to talk.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to do all of these things. It's like, you got your shade tree mechanics. They can get underneath a car and know instantly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I just know it. I'm very comfortable with it.
Are you taking any new artists on or anything like that?
Nah, not right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of focusing on me and my career and, getting off into the medical field.
Okay.
Eventually I will get back into it. It's not on the back burner. It's still in my forefront. I might change my mind next week and say, you know what, I'm about to get back in that bag. I'm about to start back, but as you get older, you got to start placing things where they need to go in certain spots in a slower motion and focus on one thing at a time and not a whole bunch of different things at a time.
True.
So that has taught me a lot, to focus on one thing
Mm-hmm.
and not A through Z. Finish A first and then go to B.
Gotcha.
So
That's something good. People need to hear that.
it ain't over with yet. I'm still Miss Nolans. I still love my media. I still got artists that hit me up in my inbox on IG that need to do this, or asking me how to do this, or how can I do this. So it's there.
Gotcha.
It just ain't out in the open right now.
I feel that. I feel that. How can anybody if you want to be found, what's your socials and stuff? How can they find you?
Miss Nolans on Instagram, Jaymie Bates on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Nolans on TikTok, or the bald head black girl on TikTok.
Oh wow.
That's it. The bald head black girl.
That's a good one.
That's it.
That's kitchen.
That's it.
Hey, so not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but what's your next step? What do you look forward to doing?
My next step is passing this CCMA certification.
Okay.
Next
And what
week.
exactly is that for people who slow like me?
Certified medical assistant.
Okay.
So when you go to the doctor's office and the person that comes in the room to take your
Ask you the
vitals
questions,
and ask you the
Do
questions,
the blood pressure.
the blood pressure,
Mm-hmm.
The doctor said.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The doctor.
Yeah, the doctor- the
You
doctor
see him at the
said,
beginning of the appointment and at the end of the appointment.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Shout out
That's
to
it.
you.
Yeah.
For real.
That's what's up for real.
So I wanted to take this course to see if I wanted to be a RN, or if I want to do anything in the medical field. I was gonna do phlebotomy, but I felt like that wasn't going to really have me immersed with the provider.
Okay, let me kick you a little game. So my wife been in the game for umpteen years. Like, she's one of the originator RNs, right? She'll tell anybody any day looking at radio tech or something of that nature. Radiology. What did I say? Radio tech? Yeah, I'm on the outside looking in. But listen though, she says less amount of work, same amount of pay. RN.
You right.
Know what I'm saying?
Big
So
facts.
everybody goes in looking at that nurse, RN. I mean RN.
Because that's what society put out.
Yeah,
That's
but
what they put out.
if they take just a little bit more time,
And research.
is some simpler with the same pay. And
If
then
not
you could,
more.
yeah. And then you could bump up and then be like, hey, boom, we making this. Cause like I said, she started as RN, then she went to BSN, then she went to nurse prac. Her keywords is I wouldn't have done none of this if I would have knew I could have done this right here and then just bumped up and did this. But I mean, you live and you learn. But like I said, she done this fresh out of high school, 2008. Before people was traveling, she was already. By the time people heard about traveling with contracts
She
and all
already been in
that,
3 states.
she already been in 3 states. She was back home chilling.
We had the extern, I want to say like the last 2 weeks of our class. And man, to see what them nurses got to go through on the
Yeah.
daily.
Cause this is what they fail to realize. They think because they're RNs and XYZ, they're not wiping ass, they're not doing none of it. You're doing everything. You're not missing a beat. So by you thinking you're gonna be bougie and be this nurse, no, you're gonna be everything under the sun. You're just gonna have a high status. And if you're not a good nurse, the doctor 9 times 10 will try to get you up out of here. So I mean, just learning wise and me being in the background watching, I can hear you. What's up? Huh? Bet. Put it in your gray box, buddy. Okay. Good job. Yes, just that's my boy. But
I love
it. But yeah, know what I'm saying? Anytime I lost where I was at, but like I say, as far as my wife will tell anybody, man, research first.
I'm
The
definitely
nurse-
looking into other careers. My mom's a nurse. My cousins are nurses, you know. So just seeing when she come home, she just be so tired.
You're so tired in the house. Like I say,
She's tired. She's a DON. She's tired.
yeah.
Okay. So I definitely know. I think my husband just sent me a inbox the other day about a video with other careers in the medical field besides being an RN.
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know what the contract's like right now, or I'm pretty sure that shit now because everybody's hip to contracts and all that. If y'all was to just shack up, if y'all child was old enough, and you know what I'm saying, once he graduate, y'all want to travel, best ideal in the world. Swear to
yeah,
God,
for sure.
hands down. Like once he go to college, and like you want to just take on 3-month trunk contracts, y'all have had the best time of y'all life. I swear to God, you will make enough money to where y'all can sponsor both of y'all, and y'all can get a apartment because they pay for your apartment, they pay for your. Well, this is the old contract. I'm speaking from the old terms. They pay for your. They give you money for your food and your apartment or wherever it is you staying, and y'all basically just work there for 3 months to your contract up, and then you can either renew it or you could just travel somewhere else. What we plan on doing is, even at his age now, is once our debt paid off, man, I think we just gonna travel and just keep going contract to contract.
Yeah, my mom, she used to travel. I got a cousin that travel. I think she in Atlanta right now.
Best feeling, man. You get to
Like
explore.
her first travel gig, she paid off her car.
Most definitely. I was paranoid about letting my wife go down here to New York. I think New York had the biggest contract. I think you can make like 30 bands in 3 weeks or something like that. But I was like, man, they dropping left and right down there. That's retarded. I'm not. No, I mean,
Yeah.
of course we didn't want the money, but our money ain't good money. He just was born. And I was like, nah, man, it ain't worth it, man. They putting bodies in the dirt. They not even putting them in coffins. You know what I'm saying? We're not going down there.
Is that bad, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They put it on TV, so if it's on TV, we not going. But it was some nurses out of Longview that went down there and got that bag, and I was like, damn, you could have went down there and made it back home safe, but we gonna miss that.
It's definitely a bag to get. I just don't like how RNs just, like people just feel like that's the only thing that's out there.
Most
and
definitely.
It's not.
It most
It's
definitely
not.
is not. There's definitely ways to get that bag.
But this is a start for me. This is a start for me to see if it's something I want to do long term. And if it's not, then I'm gonna move on to the next. You know, I went to school to be a nail tech. Am I doing nails right now? No. You know, because
You know
I
how to do
never
it though.
stick. I know how to do it, but I never stick with one thing. You know, so at this age that I am right now, 40 years old, I'm going to continue until I figure out. You know what? I like this. I'm gonna stick with it. This is it. That's where we at. You
Yeah,
know.
Well, I applaud you on that
for real.
because a lot of people are too scared to even try.
Try. I was just for real.
You know, a
though.
lot of people complain or they'll talk about you. Well, you're doing too much. No, you're not doing enough.
You're not doing enough.
So
You're not doing enough.
People like to live in comfort.
Yeah, and that's something I preach on, man. Be uncomfortable. I'm the most uncomfortable I've been in my whole life.
When I say I wear plenty hats and hustle, I do. I cook, I cater, I sell food, I do hair. You know, so you name it, I do it. If it's money to be made and doing it, I'm going to do it. Don't matter how many different things it is. That's just what I do. You know, so I love that about me. You know, because I'm gonna keep on going and I'm not going to stop. That's the hustle in me.
Straight
That's
up.
what makes me me. You know. So what? I'm doing X, Y, and Z. That's my business, and I'm gonna keep on doing X, Y, and Z, and I'm gonna keep on doing this and doing that.
Facts.
That's
what
the
it is.
beauty of it.
With that being said, we're gonna jump into our last and final segment. We coming up with a new segment. We already running a lot of trial runs.
Yeah, we run
Hey,
trials.
look, I'm with it.
What's the question you got for us? Each one. Or you can ask as a group.
Okay.
And he didn't tell me this one.
Wait a minute. I ain't had
Wait a
time to
minute.
talk to you.
Wait a
man. It's been
minute.
that kind of day.
You
I
jumping
ain't
out
had
there.
time to talk to you.
You jumping out today, yeah.
Been busy since I seen you at 6, man.
You right.
Time to go.
You right.
Since-
You right. I'm gonna take it. You ain't say nothing about that one.
All right. So
You
this will be
surprising
this will be a 2-part question. I think I inboxed you, and I asked y'all what y'all location was, and then your response was I was gonna inbox you or something like that.
Yeah, I was.
So, how did you? If I hadn't inboxed you and you were gonna inbox me, how did you come across me?
So you know when we was at the Mama Scott, see, I'm the type of person that when I have a conversation with somebody, it sits in my brain. Like I might not act on it right then and there, but it will not leave here. That's the same thing with my shirts, with anything. If I got some business to conduct, it's gonna play in my mind until I get it situated. So it could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now. I'm not gonna forget. And if I got a spot opening up, the first person that pop in my head is gonna be the person that I know supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, coming on X Y, like the person we did last week.
Yeah, we had last week.
Don't make me get her name
Back
wrong.
smoking dope. I don't remember.
Don't make me get her name wrong. Avara. Thank you. Thank you.
I forgot who we
But,
had.
Supposed to enhance your thought.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? So
We
yeah.
retarded. That's why I smoke before I go to bed. I smoke strictly to lay down.
I'll be up all night PTSD if I even touch the.
And then I get paranoid.
if I
I go
touch
through
any
a
type
fir-
of drug,
The first couple pulls, it's a paranoid. I think everybody in the room against me.
you
And
should.
then I straighten out.
But yeah, she had hit me up probably about February, and we just got her on last week. But like I said, I never forgot. It's just
Booked and busy.
we be booked. We really do be booked. Like people hit us up, but it'll be somebody cancel. I'm not the type of person to be like, I'm gonna hit you at the last minute and be like, well, we had somebody cancel. You want to you come on? Because most people feel like I'm rushing them to come on, and that's the only time I'm asking them to come on. No, I would rather just find a new guest and put them on in that spot and still give you the comfort of coming on.
We still alive.
Yeah, what you
Man,
got?
y'all bitch ass niggas stop trying to come on the show, man, and then not coming when we book y'all.
What he said?
You had to get that out, huh?
Yeah. Man,
No, Chelsea, go ahead.
Come
say it.
on
Go
this
ahead.
step. Worry.
Go ahead.
I
Go
want
ahead.
to come on the show. I want to come on the show. I want to come on the show. Well, get your punk ass come on the show, and then you got all this other shit to do that day.
They're not ready.
We could have got somebody else that was ready.
You're right.
It's still a matter of respect.
Right.
I get it. I understand it. But or then you come on here and you're not ready. You're not ready to perform. Like you come
Or you
on
freeze
here,
up.
and I got I'm basically what you like to do, what you want to do, what you want to do. It's cool, but at the same time, I don't
Yeah.
want to feel like I'm forcing you to talk because I'm already out of my comfort zone by talking to you. I like to sit at home and not be
Yeah.
bothered. I could have been at home and not being bothered. So it's a given, it's a pull, it's a tug of war. Like I want you here, but when you here, come here and act like you want to be here.
Yeah.
Like don't come here and be like, well, what I'm supposed to be doing? You came. Like let's meet in the middle. Sometimes I feel like certain guests don't meet us in the middle. That's just me being transparent.
So
I've been the most controversial host here.
moving forward, how you feel like you could change that?
Oh, we've already talked about it. If you ain't right, if your ass is getting
Basically, what we come up with, we're gonna do the 15. Like I say, he's gonna. I leave the route. Yeah,
I'm gonna start dropping in these segments. So then, if you're a bad guest, we entertaining the segments.
yeah. Like I said, and like I said, we don't do topics, but topics are hippie. It'll help you survive
we
in the
talking
conversation.
about. That's why I kind of brought up the other stuff early, cause like we used to kind of just do it to where, and on the wrong, we had some great people to where they basically came here and just took over the room. Like I ain't had to do nothing. They really were talking to me. It's cool, but then we had some people to where, boy, if it weren't for they goddamn copy paste, edit and cut, man, you would have looked like a fool on this bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna save you. If I can't save you, I'm gonna tell you.
It's a couple people interviews ain't even been put out.
So what y'all think about this interview?
Oh no, we on. That's why we live. I wouldn't dog you like that. I would cut this off. But
I give it an 8.
yeah,
I ain't gonna never give you a 10 because ain't nobody perfect.
Oh,
So I'm about a 9, but I give it an 8 just based off. And the reason why I say I give it an 8, cause
the conversation never died.
I did something out of stock. So I did research based off of his phone. Usually, a lot of time with a guest, I'm already a friend, so I already kind of went through their stuff. So I'm giving an 8 based off of me, because I didn't have a lot to ask you what I wanted, like how I normally would kind of ask, because I didn't really know what, like I was finding out stuff as we go, which I like that way too, because it's a genuine conversation, because I really don't know nothing.
I just it's you
Yeah.
know, like
But-
I said, organic.
Yeah,
That's how I
And
like. That's
try
why I
to
said
do
that's
it.
like that's how we like to do
I
it.
try not to really look into people, but then I like to kind of know a little bit too. So I'm giving it an 8 based off of me. You, I give you a 10, but me, I give it an 8.
I mean, with anybody, it's a little soft research, you
Yeah.
know. But I don't want to. I want to be surprised, just like you want to be surprised. You know.
I looked a little bit, but I mean, I feel like social media highlight reel. It's only so much you're showing. So it's only so much I can add. So I
Yeah.
kind of asked based off of, I kind of let you open the door and I walked in. But then again, I also try to be respectful. So you don't know me, I don't know you. It's different. It's like if I know some people come on here, I know them, so they already know I'm a little off. So when I get to talking crazy, it's like they know that
You're not off. You're just different. You're different.
But
You're different.
I be trying not to. I guess, like I say, for me, it's just like I be trying to be. I still want to have that level of respect though, and I don't want it. Like I say, you don't know me, so if I get to talking too crazy, you gonna be like, "The hell, they got this crazy a little bit," but I can go there.
I think
I can go
I
there.
think within interviews is that intuition. You know, you know where to go and where not to go.
That's how I am. Yeah, that's how I pretty much know. I know some people I can just go ahead and just say the truth of how I really feel, and then unfortunately, a good old drink give me a little courage.
Just read the room.
Yeah.
That's
Most
usually a tall tale right there.
But you ever read a room wrong?
Nah.
Nah,
I have. I can be the first person to say I didn't read a room wrong.
I move off of vibration. You know,
I didn't read a room wrong. I didn't sit in the room and I thought somebody was this, but they really was that. But they was this what I thought, but it was more to them.
You know what? Nah, I take that back. Nah, I can't.
I do it with my job. I do that sometimes. My job, unfortunately, I'm in sales, commission based. Sometimes somebody come in there and they'll be. I didn't deal with somebody who walk in there who don't want to be bothered, but then they spend 10K. I misread, cause I thought this was some bullshit, but then they just didn't want to be bothered. They came to me, oh yeah, I want this, that. I appreciate you letting me look. Bam. So I misread the room. So me taking accountability for the person I am, I'm able to say that sometimes I misread people. I'm not always right. That's just me being accountable for me. I
Right.
realize I'm not always right. We're not always right as people. Like we tend to see people and we think this person's it. Sometimes it's deeper than that. They are what you thought, but it's another layer there.
Right.
Yeah.
They gave you what they wanted you to see. That's me. I give you what I want you to have.
Yeah,
Right.
I told you.
Really, when you talk to me,
That's
I'm
me.
really I'm pretty like when I talk to somebody, they always be like, "Dang, Joe, you more than what I thought." And it's like it ain't that I'm more than you thought. It's just I gave you what I wanted you to have.
Mm-hmm.
I seen more in you, so I felt comfortable telling you this.
Yeah.
Really and truly, it ain't no more than what you thought. I am mean, I am rude, I am this, but there's a reason why.
People think I'm mean. I be walking in the store, smile.
Yeah, I hate that. People do that to me. They do that to me at work. They be like, "Why you not smiling?" I be like, "For what?"
Well, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna ask you how your day going. If I see a friend, I'm gonna ask you how your day going.
But I always got a mug on my face. You
I
even
think I
said
just
something to
be
me back.
having, I just be, if it's something I'm going to get, I just be in that tunnel, like, just, it ain't that I don't want to smile. I'm focused.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, I done got to a point. I just told him, I said, "Man, I'm at a point now to where, man, every time I meet somebody, I meet them with aggression. I really don't mean that, but I got to because I don't know where you at. So I start here and work down."
Yeah, you never know what kind of bag that person about
Yeah,
to
because
come
think
out.
about it.
Yeah.
You come at somebody right here and then they up here now, you done got handled rough.
Damn, bitch.
So if I come at you automatic up here,
Yeah,
now we can meet here.
right.
But if I come at you down here and you up here, yeah, you done treated me like a hoe.
But you know what?
That's how I be feeling.
I'm gonna reverse your question. How do you feel like your segment? I mean, is it a segment? How did your session go?
I think it was pretty dope. Like I said, everything was organic and off the dome, outside of the cards, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Got you.
them calls
The
are definitely
questions
different.
was genuine,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah. I didn't know nothing. I mean, I knew what I saw, but I didn't know no details. If that makes sense, I just knew what I saw.
I mean, touched on a few subjects that was, you know, it's a little deeper. They hit different, you know. Katrina definitely gonna always hit different, you know.
I had more questions,
That's why, we had a lot of questions.
but I didn't want to. But I felt like it wouldn't. Like you said,
Like I said, we don't attack. We don't attack.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I felt like you said what you wanted to tell me.
Yeah.
Katrina is another conversation for another day because if
I picked it up.
we go down that rabbit hole, I'm about to with a tissue at. I'm about to start crying because it's just it's that type of situation, you know. Lost a lot, you know. You lost your livelihood. You freaking starting over. I mean, all the way over from ground zero.
Nah, I
you know?
completely understand that. Like I say, that's something that a lot of people can't understand either. I mean, that's a moment in time to where shit really kind of go blank to you. You know, it's a time where shit get real, and a lot of people ain't never felt that adrenaline of when stuff.
Until you homeless, bro.
It ain't about being homeless. It's the moment. You know what I'm saying that
Yeah.
you go through. It's like
But I'm saying,
Being called a refugee.
yeah. No, so have you ever?
I'm saying that speaking to that level, like until you in a place to where you gotta depend on somebody, bro. It changed your whole perception of life.
Yeah, that too. But I'm saying like in the atmosphere, like you know what I'm saying. If somebody get killed, it's like the whole scene goes silent. You know what I'm saying? It's like complete silence going on. It's like the atmosphere is different.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
And so for you, as far as you know what I'm saying, evacuating and you don't know your left or right, to me, I feel like that's kind of the same thing. I mean, it's a moment in time where everything kind of it freezes, but it don't freeze. Like it's a thick air outside, but I mean everybody moving, but in your mind, it's just like your eyes is open. I can't really explain it. Like I said,
It's hard to explain. It's just a feeling.
It's a feeling.
I ain't never spoke on this, but like I said, when I get on this camera, I start telling the truth. Like the other day, you think about it. You never knew when we went to Henderson. I said, bro, you stay down here. Stay down for
Yeah,
6
you
months.
told me that.
They stayed down there for 6 months based off their robbery.
Oh yeah, see, now you
It's
know
a
told me
lot
that.
of shit. That's why I say people don't understand. It's so much shit I don't talk about. That's why on the previous episode, I addressed, when we had Peter on here, I addressed y'all niggas out here that feel comfortable talking about how I reacted to their robbery. Y'all niggas don't understand the details of what happened. Man, my own mama cut me out behind that shit. My daddy cut me out behind that shit. Turned my family into a turmoil. We still got certain cousins don't talk to each other because of that shit.
You know what's crazy? I know your mama probably just hate me, bro. We
She
done been
don't-
through some shit.
Yeah, she don't hate you, but she feel like, man, it's gonna be a day. She fuck with you. She fuck with you now.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying though.
but the details is fucked up, man.
I already know it.
It's fucked up, bro.
I
I
feel like
ain't
your
gonna
mama
lie.
feel like I do send you through the most shit. I feel it.
She don't feel like that.
She should.
She
Because
just
to
be
sit here
feeling
thinking
like,
we done been through some shit.
she be feeling like
Everybody have and still
Nah, we
going
done
through
been through
some
some
shit.
shit.
We didn't, when I tell
Nah,
you,
we
we
done
done
been through some
We
shit.
done been through some shit.
Like,
we ain't supposed to be cool.
I done almost took her baby from her type shit. So, you know, mama don't get over that. You know, it's
Yeah.
been times where he almost didn't make it out of situations.
And
And it's not because I'm bringing him in it. It's just because he with me when the situation is happening.
Yeah.
But see, the thing, that's why I say my mama, she's so motherfucking real. She always looked at it like the end of the day, you still wrong. I did the best I can do. So if you do fuck up and they go there, it really ain't my fault. And I respect my mama for that.
And I'm not sending him that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sending him down no dark roads. I'm
No,
not.
everything I did, I want to do. I want to do this shit.
But I'm nah, it ain't even this shit. I'm not. I ain't never put nobody in a fucked up light. It's always fucked up shit that comes.
Yeah, come with it.
Come
and then
with
it.
it.
Look like it. It
Yeah.
look like it. It is like, damn, had you not been fucking with him, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
I'm
but
acting like that.
I'm the type of person. I'm a risk taker, but I'm also a careful taker. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he with me, I'm taking care of him. But at the same time, the care that I'm taking, if he come back on me and somebody slap me in the face, he might just so happen to be in the you know what I'm saying, in the room with me, and whatever happened to me unfold with him.
Mm-hmm.
And so, to the outside world, like his mom or anybody else, that look bad. But in reality, I got the best intentions, the best hope.
At the end of the day, it had nothing to do with
the-
you.
yeah,
I
you know what I'm
chose
saying,
to
the great
come, and
faith.
it's just the outcome. I was with you, and it just looked bad because I was with you.
Yeah, and
It's
then, like I say,
if my mom be thinking, if you wouldn't have been over there, it wouldn't have happened.
yeah, like I'm the bad friend that's
You
always
shouldn't-
causing
You
chaos.
shouldn't have been over there.
Right.
You should have been your ass at home.
But what they don't see is always positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like
They don't see the details. They
Yeah.
don't see like when we vibing, like the positive shit they do. The motherfuckers just hear about the bad shit. So in
yeah.
that way to think about it.
The evil to come with it.
If you find that your child's in an apartment trapping and y'all done got one of them done got kidnapped. Man, my mama looking at it like, hell no. First of all, the apartment in her name.
Yeah.
So she looking at it like, man, I didn't got y'all appointment because y'all ain't got nowhere to stay. And y'all over here doing this. And then to find out you got, man, bro, she was in a bad mood for a
Yeah,
long
like
time.
I said, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Cause it was a lot of it wasn't kids moving like that outside. But now, like as far as
Now
a parent,
now what we did, everybody doing it. But back then they wasn't moving like that.
no nobody. Not one person. But now it's regular. Like
We
your
had a
child is
real-
outside causing chaos.
We had a real life quarter.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
We had a real life quarter. But yeah, moving on. We'll keep
You interviewed me at the. Did you come to the?
Yeah, I got
It's coming. No, it's coming to me.
I got 6 million. I got 6 million and one edits to do.
It's coming to me.
Yeah, like I said, also you don't remember from when I told you, I said we gonna get you on. We had a conversation. The boss said, I said I'm gonna try to get you on the podcast.
Sometimes it
XYZ.
take me a little longer
It's cool. Like
to
I said,
put two and two
I
together. I just put it together.
I move at the same speed. I move 100 miles running, and I interview. I know for a fact. I told 3 people. I was like, hey, we get you on the podcast. I hit them up. They said, hey, do you got the film from the? I was like, yeah, we still want to do the podcast, huh? I said, oh, no. All right. But like I said, when I told you that I was gonna hit you up, that was me remembering off the pot. You know what I'm saying, off of the event that I was gonna do it.
Right.
And like I say, the same week that you hit me up was the same week I planned on hitting you up. You just beat me to the punch. And I said, that's why I said that shit crazy. Because I had
Yeah.
planned on hitting you up.
I think I was probably hitting you up to get my by my little boy with his 1,000,001 hats that he were.
Hey, send them to us. We here.
Yeah.
Now I can promise you.
What's your question?
My question is.
Damn, that was one question. Now go ahead. Damn, I thought it was 2 stacked.
Is there anything different that you feel like you can, if there was something you can change about your podcast or me coming on and, like you said that y'all still working through kinks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If there was something different that you felt like you can change based off of this interview here alone, what would it be? Or if it's nothing.
I mean, I'm gonna answer your question, but in honesty, I feel like we moving in the right direction.
That's what's
We
up.
always get better. Every week we improve. We have very uncomfortable conversations between two comfortable people. I feel like the average conversation, the conversation we have between two average people, might turn into something else. It might turn into, if we wasn't emotionally mature, we probably would have been got into it.
Yeah.
This is my second run at a podcast. So I pretty much do everything that I regret not doing the first round now, to answer your question. So everything that I didn't do now, like back then, I was dealing with a group of people. I was trying to cater to everybody's needs. Rather than just saying, hey, how you feel is fucked up. If you don't like it, you can go.
Yeah.
Now I say it. It's time to flip that shit. I'll be like, nah, we're not doing that. I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to move like that. I see how that's. I done been down that road. That shit.
Because now you're dealing with your livelihood.
That and now it's a little bit more back then. Now it's a little bit more pressure to where, for instance, shit, I record with shades on and man, I don't look like this at work. In my 9 to 5, I don't look like this because I can't put the two together. I work for a private owned company that might frown upon some of our content.
Mm-hmm.
They like, man, you're a representation, bro. You in here saying this, and that, but then you come in here and this. Like, for instance, if my job type of job, if I went to jail, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Well said.
I try to move. That's why I say I do everything with intention. The last guest we had, she said she was very mental into. I'm very energy based. Now I make sure if I see somebody and I'm very cautious about who come on. Like I am. Like I ain't just trying to interview them. And that's why I threw that statement out. Like, man, don't come on here with that energy, man. If you know you ain't ready, be blunt, be real, say you ain't ready.
You got to. It's like a pregnant woman. You can't let everybody touch your belly. You can't let everybody touch your hair.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. I ain't never let my grandma growing up. My grandma always told me don't let nobody touch your hair unless you love me. She said unless you love me, you know they love you. Don't let nobody touch your hair. You got good grade hair. My grandma always tell me that all the time. Brushing my hair. She said just brush my hair. Just be like, don't let nobody touch your hair.
Right.
It's all if anything, it's your crown. And she used to tell me she like you okay. That's why I said I had people pointing to me day one. I just didn't. It just took me waking up one day to just really understand what people were telling me, cause I ain't never believed it. I just been hearing. I was just like, yeah.
And then
you
too, like I
love
say,
me. You telling me that you love me. You
we
don't really feel that way, but yeah.
we taking everything at a turn. Like I say, every week we getting, like Joe said, every week we getting better, man. The last week the podcast didn't look like this. Well, the week before.
Shit, a month ago when we
Yep.
first started, man. When
It's
we first
been
started,
a
we couldn't
360.
even get this shit to go.
Yeah,
And
it'll be
I ain't technical at all. I'm retarded.
Y'all giving me motivation.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what we're here
retarded.
for.
You get top the shit Flip doing, can't do it. My mind don't even grasp it. I'm gonna get frustrated 5 minutes into it.
Yeah. Well,
I'm supposed to be streaming on the game.
This a good thing y'all doing. It's definitely needed in the city of Longview, the East Texas area. So it's definitely gonna open up some doors for a lot of people just coming on here, just in general.
yeah. A lot of people say it, and I will say that I tap into Joe. You know, so I try to lead Joe into that scene of getting on everybody's ass and shit like that. But it's a lot of messages that's been passed through this podcast. But like I said, we live in a city where too much positive is always a negative. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to hear a positive first. They want to hear a negative first, then a positive. So if we was to blow up off negativity, now we're looking for the hand claps and everything because we made it. But I don't really believe in it. It's gonna be a hard scratch or a hard turn for somebody to, you know what I'm saying, for us to actually reach out and people to grasp it. Because we hear regularly, like Joe said, people come up to you and say, "Oh yeah, I seen the podcast, I seen XYZ, or I saw a clip," and that's where it's at. "Oh, what did you do XYZ?" It stays right there. You know what I'm saying? Or we even had the word like how we say we not filtered. So we had a situation where a question was asked about how Joe felt about XYZ, and Joe spoke on it. Well, that caused a wildfire. And people felt like because what he said, he was talking down. He's like, well, did you watch the episode and see what he said? No, I saw a clip. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? You saw the clip that stirred your pot instead of watching the episode with the you know what I'm saying, the explanation. You just chose to go off what you saw and instead of what you could learn. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a story behind it that cleaned up whatever was said or how, you know what I'm saying, whatever the narrative was put out, but you go off what somebody else sent you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how it is. Anytime somebody asks about a show, they tell us about a clip or a reel or XYZ. They don't go into, oh, well, I watched the episode. They'll go back and say, oh, yeah, I listened to XYZ or I watched XYZ. And we, you know what I'm saying, when you hear what they're saying, or the episode they're talking about, oh, yeah, we talk about that regularly. Or, you know what I'm saying, they asking crazy questions, or like you say, Shannon Sharp. He's talking reckless, but you get over here and listen to this platform, we talking with some sense. You don't have to worry about your character over here. I don't care about assassinating you. I know Joe damn sure don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't get no thrill out of it. However you treat yourself on this podcast, that's how you come up with it.
Right.
But like I said, people feed off of a mess, and I've been trying to figure out how to weave it in a little bit, but it ain't in me.
What you speak is what you are.
Yeah,
That's
I know
just
what
what
I'm
it
saying.
is.
But in order for us to go viral or anything of that nature, it's the drama, and I just, you know what I'm saying, I don't got it in me. But for that one viral moment, you'll go back and you will see all this. So I don't care. Like I said, I don't care about the viral moments and none of that. If it hit or when it hit, you go back and watch every story we posted, and you will see what we was on from the beginning, versus what you see outside. You know what I'm saying? Where the genuine come in and you know what I'm saying, like the organic and all that, versus we searching for what's going on in the media world from people who don't know who doing XYZ.
I mean, y'all viral in my book, so I'm here.
Yeah.
So
And that's why I say
at the end of the
that's
day, that's what it is.
that's where I'm stuck at. That's where I'm good at, man. But like I say, we finna get ready and start touring, going city to city. I've been waiting on the views and XYZ, but we took a trip down there to Henderson, political street talk. And I feel like that was our first step out of town. Well, I mean, we done been out of town before with the Austin
we
and all
went to
that.
Austin. We did a couple of things.
Yeah,
Like I say, this ain't my first rodeo. We went to Austin.
Yeah, we
On
done
my
been a
other
few
one,
places.
I didn't talk to a couple of celebrities and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But and that opened up a lot. They let me know that celebrities are real people.
They
Yeah.
are.
They just like us.
You know, somebody
They just got attention.
somebody told me one day, I feel like I'm sitting at home on the sofa talking to my sister, and that meant so much to me because that's what I wanted to feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be reading off a piece of paper or a script or something like that because
Yeah,
that takes a lot out of it. You know,
Take a lot out of you.
yeah.
When you start trying to present a person that ain't you or genuine to yourself,
You
it's
got
gonna
this in your
drain.
head, or you really want to know who the person is, but you got to read off this card.
Right.
Just like I say with Charleston, I feel like everybody that sit down with that man basically just questions him. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? He tell you what he is, what he about, but they don't want to hear that. They want to hear what's on this
No,
card.
you're right. Nobody ever like really just sat down and had a conversation.
I'm sitting here trying to tell you, man.
With
If the man
Now
came,
that I think about it,
yeah, if that man came sit on this couch, we gonna talk, man. I don't give a damn about all them questions. Like I say, my ears in the streets, so I mean, I don't gotta. Oh, well, what you think about
because you already know what's up.
Yeah, I don't know what's up, man. I just want to know your opinion on it, your perspective on it.
I just want to talk to you.
Yeah,
Right, that's
I
it.
really don't
That's
care
it.
why you said it, because I got some shit that I might say that ain't too
Yeah, you know what I'm
nice.
saying?
Y'all ever checked out, I think it's called Tonight's Conversation, that podcast?
I ain't never seen. And it ain't that I don't want to watch podcasts. It's just unfortunate. I just don't be having
It's
time.
it's quite interesting. I would
Who
challenge y'all.
all on it?
I don't even know the podcasters' names, to be honest with you, but it's very organic. It's very interesting. The questions to the audience. I think it's called, I might be wrong on the name. I'm going to have to DM you, maybe a reel or something, but
Yeah, just so you
it's
know, you can watch.
it's they making waves right now.
Gotcha.
And it ain't no messy drama type situation.
Well,
It's real life stuff.
Hopefully they'll open the door for us. Cause like I say, I know it'll take somebody to actually go viral in this lane of field of where they organic and They not looking for the mess and XYZ to open up a door for that.
All it take is
Yeah,
that one.
That's how I say. It's
That's
all it
it.
takes is that one. And like I said, if they open it up, they reels will start catching our reels, and it'll go in rotation of the same field we playing in. Because like I say, it's hard to deal. For me, it's hard to dabble in that world, and I can't see. I like I said, we didn't try it.
We trying though.
Yeah.
We like I said, we motivated to open doors and just move in the right direction. Like I said, we got a good thing going.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like me and Flip vibe well. We know how to both agree to disagree on something.
Right.
We got a good understanding. If Flip say something I don't like it, I ain't gonna get disrespectful. I'm gonna say I don't like it. It is what it is.
Right.
But we gonna get back to business.
Yeah. We might even get a little loud on the mic, but at the end of the shit, 5 minutes into the segment, we
gonna laugh.
We ain't never went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just a conversation.
Yeah, we just gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh about it because, like I said, it's all love, man. That's why I say I try to put love first, which I feel like a lot of people don't do. But like I said, I mean, today, I mean, it was a wonderful time, and I hope you come back.
I appreciate y'all inviting me.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming and blessing us with your time.
For sure.
And man, if you got anything you want to say to close us out, end it, man. We gonna
just ask that God continue to guide y'all podcast where it needs to go, get the right people on where it needs to be, and moving forward. Y'all already doing what you gotta do. Y'all there. East Texas just need to get on board and get in here.
Nah, for real.
That's it. It was an enjoyable time. Y'all didn't get too deep, disrespectful at all. And I wasn't expecting it. I didn't get that from either one of you.
Oh no. And
I would have left a long time ago.
Yeah, nah. Like I said, I chill out. I leave my mans over here that he gonna express it. He gonna talk it. He gonna push his shit. And I mean, I'm the chill storm. You know what I'm saying? I normally got some knowledge for you, but tonight we was kind of, you know what I'm saying, vibing. But
that's
like,
all,
well,
that's
you know,
all
I told you a little bit about the nursing field, but I mean, that wasn't really nothing. It was just, you know what I'm saying, letting you know that it's a different
That'd be
path.
the best ones, the vibes. That'd be the best shows, the vibes, and not going off of a script and just straight off the top of the dome. Just a open-ended conversation. That's it.
Oh, you know, before we close, hey, can I see that shirt? Can I get that out? Yeah. Let me get that.
I was blessed with a shirt, y'all.
Yeah. Go that way. Oh, you know what? I forgot about the next one. Yeah. Also,
let me show y'all this shirt.
I don't know what it's called yet, but Birds View DTF. We do our custom work. We do Birds View Media, anything in that sort of nature. We will be advertising ourselves today.
Oh yeah, that's bad. What's that say on the front? Legends.
You know, Birds View Legends. You know
Birds View Legends. Y'all see that?
Okay, I like that.
No,
you got the whoop on the side, logo.
And the back, my baby. Look, I've been waiting all my life. Let me tell you. I've been waiting to be a Lobo mama for a long time.
Yeah, you should. You know, it's a beautiful thing. You know,
so that's my baby, number 11. Bates. Yep.
And those shirts right there are $25. If you want a jersey, it's $60. If you want a oversized shirt, it is $45. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. A nice closeout. I forgot about that in the middle of the segment, but you know, I mean, we working out new things to promote through the segment. If you have anything, if you wanna, let on, we air it on the next one. You know, just let us know. We are shooting and striving for a new and better feel, and like I said, we changing the podcast, the settings up every day, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing in the next 2 to 3 months to where.
Like you learn something new every day. And
every day.
Always add something to the pot.
Yeah.
So keep on adding to y'all gumbo pot.
I appreciate you, and we definitely enjoyed you. Don't forget, I gotta get y'all pictures before we get up out of here, and I do appreciate y'all for coming. Right. Did you want to shout out baby before you get out of here before I push this button? I heard you say them twice on the podcast. You know
my lovely husband here.
I can't revert the camera around, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? He been in the background.
My bestest friend in the whole wide world.
He left the game to come up here tonight, you know what I'm saying? I know it kind of crushed him a little bit, but you know what I'm saying?
You know what? He's my friend told me I shot him out the other day on my graduation. Then I'm gonna let y'all close out. And I'm always posting them on my page and stuff like that. You know, he's always dealing with my million and one ideas and never ever shies away from it. Whatever it is, he's supporting it. And she said, "That's a good man, Savannah. That's a
Well,
good man."
listen here,
And
Savannah.
is.
And I, you know what? I'm gonna tap at it like I tapped at it our last couple that was here. I hate to put you on the spotlight like this. We're gonna pretend like he not here. Can you give him his flowers? Why
I
he?
can.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yes.
Can I get that in for you?
Yes.
What's one thing that you feel like he needs to know? With a blind eye or handing the flowers over.
That he is very loved. He is
Straight up.
very loved and appreciated. And nothing, everything that he does, nothing goes unnoticed. All the way from stepping up to the plate to take care of a child that wasn't even his. That's his now. It's been in her life since she was 4 and she's about to be 20.
Straight up.
Without a blink of an eye. Family and all. Open arms. So, like my friend said, that's a good man, Savannah, and he is.
Would you do it all over again?
I would.
Straight up.
I would.
Straight
Wouldn't
up.
change nothing for the world.
That's what's up. Like I said, I don't want to get y'all too much. I know you got to ride home. I don't want him smiling the whole way home. So we're going to go ahead and close this thing out, man. Joe, you got anything? Safety belts? Anything like that? Closing us out? What we got?
Man, I'm gonna end it on just don't quit. The sign say up there, don't quit.
Don't quit.
Whatever you doing,
That's
man,
everything
keep
you take.
going. Shit. What they say? Damn. What's that? Rabbit slow. What is it? What's it?
I'm lost.
I don't know. But yeah, just don't quit, man.
Don't quit. Even if it's 1,000,001 projects, baby, keep doing it.
Keep
Keep
going.
doing it. It don't matter. That's you doing what's good for you, not for everybody else.
Straight up. And with that, we're going to close it out, man. Like I said, we enjoyed you. It was definitely a time had. And I hope you enjoyed your experience here at Birdsview.
I did.